This live presentation on FingerLakes1.com is made possible thanks to support from Generations Bank, Little John and Barbie Orthodontics, DeSanto Propane, Finger Lakes Partners Insurance, Ferrara Lumber and Building Supplies, Brad Van Dusen Photography, and FingerLakes1.com Inc. Digital Marketing.
We are live here again at Colburn Park as the Newark Pilots host the Geneva Red Wings yet again. Second straight home game that the Pilots will be here at Colburn Park to face the Geneva Red Wings. They were defeated by the Red Wings in their last matchup. Coming into tonight, the Newark Pilots at 12-27 dropped a doubleheader yesterday to the Elmira Pioneers at Dunfield in Elmira. However, the Geneva Red Wings coming in this one at 20-17 and holding on dearly to that third playoff spot. We have a very tight race coming down to the wire here in the Western Division. While we're talking about standings, we'll jump right into it. Taking a quick look at the standings first for the Western Division. Batavia Muck Dogs at first at 25-13. The Utica Blue Sox in second behind them at 24-15. Then the Geneva Red Wings at 20-17. Behind them, the Auburn Doubledays at 22-19. Then it goes Jamestown Tarp Skunks, 20-19, and the Elmira Pioneers at 20-19. So those will be the six teams battling it out for the top four spots there in the Western Division. More than likely, Batavia and Utica are already going to clinch, barring they lose every game the rest of the season. But something to note here, just looking at the standings, it's going to be a very, very close battle between Jamestown, Elmira, Auburn, and Geneva. It's going to be a dogfight down the stretch here. And the Tarp Skunks may have the benefit of the doubt. They actually faced the Pilots, I believe, 3 times over the course of the next week or so. Actually, they only play them twice. They play them tomorrow here at 5:05 at Colburn Park, and then they play them Thursday as well. And the Doubledays play them twice as well. So all must-win games for these teams, and the Pilots have a chance to play spoiler here coming down this final stretch of the season. And the two teams rounding it out will be the Niagara Power at 14-25 and the Pilots at 12-27. Both teams eliminated from playoff contention. We'll head on over to the Eastern Division standings as the Amsterdam Mohawks atop the entire PGCBL at 34-5. They actually lost their first game since June 29th the other night. So a very strong season thus far for the Mohawks. Behind them, the Mohawk Valley Diamond Dogs climbing all the way up there as they are now in second place, jumping the Saugerties Stallions at 24-17. Behind them, Saugerties at 24-17 as well. Mohawk Valley has head-to-head against them. Then it will be Oneonta Outlaws rounding out the final 4 spot there at 22-20. And the Albany Dutchmen need to start hurrying up things here if they want to make the playoffs. They sit what appears to be a few games back of the Oneonta Outlaws at 18-21. Behind them, the Watertown Rapids at 17-22, and the final 2 teams, both eliminated from playoff contention, are the Boonville Baseball Club at 12-25 and the Glens Falls Dragons at 6-33. We'll take a quick look at the remaining schedule, and then we'll jump right into starting lineups for both teams. Just taking a quick look, just about a week left here in the PGCBL as the Pilots host the Geneva Red Wings here tonight. Tomorrow, they host the Jamestown Tarp Skunks right here at Colburn Park, 5:05 p.m. Then they host the Auburn Doubledays on Monday at 7:05 p.m. Off on Tuesday. Then they are out in Watertown on Wednesday, and then they will host the Tarp Skunks again here Thursday for the final home game of the year. And to finish out the season, they'll face the Auburn Doubledays at Falcon Park in Auburn on the 29th. So about a week left of Pilots baseball. Jumping back into things here at Colburn Park, we're going to start you off with the starting lineups for tonight's game. First for the visiting Geneva Red Wings, it'll be the third baseman, number 19, Ray Ortiz. Behind him, the shortstop, number 3, Max Hittman. Then it'll be Nick Surse, the power-hitting first baseman, number 34. Behind him, the extra hitter, number 1, Shane Dukes. In the 5 spot, it'll be the designated hitter, number 36, Harrison Trouble. Behind the dish tonight, catching for the Red Wings will be number 31, Nick Castellana. Then it will be the left fielder, number 14, Cole Fleming. Behind him in center field, number 4, Brandon Gelpe. Out in right field, number 23, Mike Gorham. And then it will be Charlie Furlong at second base, number 11 in the 10 hole for the Red Wings. Getting the start tonight for the Red Wings will be number 40, Orion Daly, as he gets the start on the bump for the Red Wings. Now the starting lineup for the Newark Pilots, who host the Red Wings here tonight. Batting first will be Aaron Whitley, the center fielder, number 15, moving up from the typical 2 or 3 spot for him, so leading off will be Whitley. Behind him, the catcher, number 22, Greg Kopp from Hamilton College. Then it will be the third baseman from New Jersey Institute of Technology, number 4, Michael Doyle. Then it will be the first baseman, number 24, Hazel Martinez. The left fielder from Union College, number 3, Kobe Menser. The shortstop from Emerson College, number 19, Ty Morgan. Then it will be the second baseman from Farley Dickinson University, number 8, TJ Werner. The right fielder from Elon University, number 14, Alex Duffy. The designated hitter from East Central University, number 32, Gage Boatman. And then it'll be the extra hitter in the 10 hole from the University of Massachusetts, number 11, Jake Given. Getting the start tonight from Redlands Community College will be number 27, Justin Santos, as he will get the start for the Pilots. First pitch scheduled for 7:05 p.m. They're finishing up the field work, getting their final reps in out there in the outfield. As always, I'm Kyle French here on Finger Lakes One Radio and the Newark Pilots YouTube channel. We'll be back after a short break for a first pitch here at Colburn Park. Thanks for tuning in. are back here at Colburn Park. As always, I'm Kyle French. This time we got a special guest for you guys. He's made a few appearances here tonight. Not only a few appearances up here in the box with me, but he's also pitched in a few games, holding a 6-1 collective record on the summer. It's Chris Lowe from Emerson College. I'm sure fam is listening in at home. What's up, Chris?
Absolute pleasure to be here with you, Mr. French, and thanks for having me on tonight as we hope the Pilots can maybe get a little win and spoil some playoff dreams for the Red Wings.
Yeah, and one thing to know about the Pilots' schedule coming up, as we noted in the pregame overview, the Pilots play the Jamestown Tarpskunks twice. They play the Auburn Double Days twice, and they play the Red Wings here. So the Pilots definitely, in their final 6 games, they have a chance to play spoiler here the rest of the summer.
Yeah, the Pilots have a home stretch coming up with some teams on the top end of their division, the West Division and the PGCBL. So, unfortunately, it's not looking like playoffs are going to happen for the Lots, but they can definitely do some spoiling, French.
Yeah, definitely. Pilots actually already officially eliminated from playoff contention, so a little sad note there, but...
Hey, if you had fun, you won.
Exactly. As we are just moments away here from first pitch. We're going to take a quick break, and we'll be right back in a couple moments for the first pitch from Justin Santos.
Ferrara Lumber has been locally owned for 3 generations and is more than just a lumber and building supplier. Stop in on Bayard Street in Seneca Falls to browse their full selection of power tools, hardware, lawn and garden, painting, and plumbing supplies, and talk to their experienced staff when planning your next home improvement project. DeSanto Propane is 4 generations strong as a trustworthy family-owned business with unmatched customer service. Go online at DeSantoPropane.com for more info or call toll-free at 1-800-752-4574 today. Since 1937, the difference has been DeSanto Propane. Get the insurance you need from the people you know at Finger Lakes Partners Insurance. The Finger Lakes Insurance Agency for your home, auto, or business with locations in Geneva, Victor, and Waterloo. Get a no-obligation quote today at FingerLakesInsurance.com. Generations Bank has been serving the financial needs of the Finger Lakes region since 1870. Generations combines the best of modern banking with dedication to our local communities. Whether you're looking for checking, savings, a mortgage, home improvement loan, you name it, we have what you need. Visit us at mygenbank.com. Generations Bank, member FDIC and equal housing lender. Dr. Littlejohn, Dr. Barbie, and their outstanding orthodontic team share a common goal to ensure the overall wellness of each of their patients through their exceptional orthodontic care. Dr. Rod Littlejohn and Dr. Liz Barbie are proud to support our area high school athletes. Check out Dr. Rod and Dr. Liz online at littlejohnortho.com.
And we are back here at Colburn Park as we got a special guest throwing out tonight's pitch. It'll be Viper. As Viper gets that one in there.
Good job,
a little bit of
Mike.
heat there.
That might have caught the outside corner of the plate. As Mr. Omen and Vipe going to exit the field, and we're going to be able to play some Pilot baseball here on this beautiful Saturday evening.
Yeah, so it'll be Justin Santos getting the start for the Pilots here.
Justin Santos hailing out of Texas.
As Justin Santos throwing some warm-up pitches. Getting ready to go here at Colburn Park. It'll be Ray Ortiz leading things off for the Red Wings here tonight. Ortiz batting .218 on the summer. And the last few weeks for the Red Wings, he's actually worked his way up to the leadoff spot for them. So that'll be something to monitor.
Definitely got to look out for him and the Red Wings. An always dangerous lineup, some solid bats through and through. You leave it over the plate, they'll definitely be able to hit it. We'll see if Santos and his partner behind the dish, Greg Kapp, see what they'll be able to do here.
Hazel Martinez over there at first. Mike Doyle at third. Ty Morgan, your college teammate at short tonight. TJ Warner at second. And across the outfield, Mentor and Duffy swapping now. Mentor's out in left, Duffy out in right. And as always, Mr. Reliable out there in center field, Aaron Whitley, the freak of nature.
It's not a Pilots defense without him.
So in the last game, Geneva hit a home run to deep center field. I believe it was Harrison Treble.
Two home runs, actually.
That one was hit deep out there into center field, and Witt actually scaled the fence and definitely got a glove on that. So that was kind of crazy watching that live.
I did hear that he gave it an excellent bid. Unfortunately, the home run I gave up was just hit far too far for anything to happen on it. So, it happens.
Yeah, that one might have ended up in the Erie Canal over there.
Yeah, I think.
The historic Erie Canal behind Colburn Park here.
Still in the air as we're speaking.
As Ray Ortiz will step in to face Justin Santos.
Red Wings Pilots, let's do it here from the burn.
First pitch from Justin Santos in there for a strike at the letters on the outer half of the plate. Counts at 0-1. Definitely always great when you start out with a first pitch strike there.
It's good to get ahead. Put the batter on his toes as Santos misses up and in to even the count at 11.
1 ball, 1 strike, no outs here. Top of the first inning. Pilots dropping both games yesterday to the Elmira Pioneers, that doubleheader at Dunn Field.
Cut on and miss there.
Ortiz grounds that one down the third base line, foul. That'll put the count at 1-2 now.
I had no idea that was a foul ball there, Frenchie.
Yep, foul ball down the third base line, Chris.
Pardon me.
Start drinking that water.
And there it is, a curveball or a slider, but whatever it is, it's going to catch the outside corner of the plate as Santos picks up his first backwards K of the night, and the Pilots get their first out of the night.
So that'll bring up Max Hittman, the shortstop, number 3. He will step in. Batting .245 on the summer for this Red Wings bunch. He will step in to face Justin Santos. And really, Santos struggled early on to start the season for the Pilots, but has really found himself on this back stretch of the season.
It's true, Frenchie. Santos has made some tremendous adjustments as this one's fouled back, but he has really put in a lot of work, and he's had some stellar outings as a result of all that hard work. It's definitely paying off, and we'll see if he can keep it up tonight. I'm sure he will be able to do so.
Santos, the junior from Redlands Community College, will come out. Second pitch misses away to Hittman. That'll put the count at 1-1 now.
So 1 ball, 1 strike, 1 out as Santos sets and delivers. That one's going to miss outside, move the count to 2-1.
Yeah, 2 balls, 1 strike. Santos loses a little bit of control on the off-speed pitch there. Looked like a changeup. That one will miss in the dirt. Counts at 2-1. Mama Lo, if you're listening at home, always a pleasure having your boy up here.
Hello, Mom. I'll see you soon. As this one is swung on, it's going to the left center gap, and it's going to get down. 1 hop the wall. Aaron Whitley will gather it.
Great cutoff throw there from Whitley. All the way at the wall, hits the cutoff just outside the dirt. But it'll be a double for Max Hittman, and the Red Wings are on the board with their first hit of the ball game. And that'll bring up Nick Surse now. And
oh, no. I must avert my eyes.
As Chris knows all about Nick Surse.
All too well.
As he will step in. 7 total home runs on the summer for Surse. He will step in.
He sure can swing that bat.
As that one swung on and hit out there into right field. That's going to be a base hit, and that one's going to get by Alex Duffy, and that will score a run.
Kick up on Duffy, and Cersei's in for a stand-up double there.
So it's actually going to be a single and a reach on an E9.
Oh, my goodness.
We'll give him the double. We'll give him the double.
Some serious discussion going on here.
As the Red Wings now lead 1-0 here. As Dukes hits that one to Doyle there at third. Doyle fields and throws on to first for a 5-3 ground out. And then I'll bring up Harrison Treble, the designated hitter number 36, batting .255 on the summer.
So Santos gets himself a second out here. He'll work to get out of the top of the first with just one run let up.
Treble will step in from the left side of the batter's box, so a favorable matchup for him. First pitch to Treble, bounced in the dirt. That one's going to get by, so a wild pitch there will advance Surse to third base.
Kopp did his best to body that one up, but it'll still go to the backstop there. As Surse is now on third with 2 down. This one is swung on and lined to center.
Aaron Whitley makes the grab.
Whitley's there
for the third out of the inning. So an F8 from Harrison Treble to end the inning. The Red Wings strike first. They lead 1-0 here at Colburn Park. I'm Kyle French with Chris Lowe on Finger Lakes One Radio and the Newark Pilots YouTube channel.
DeSanto. Who cooks your holiday dinners, heats your hot tub, keeps that patio warm on a chilly night, grills all of your backyard barbecues, and heats your home? DeSanto Propane is always there for you. From the kitchen to the basement to the backyard, propane is a trusted, reliable energy source that is used year-round by more than 60 million Americans. And each day, more and more people choose DeSanto Propane for their home. For 80 years, DeSanto Propane is 4 generations strong as a trustworthy family-owned business with unmatched customer service. Go online at DeSantoPropane.com or call toll-free 1-800-752-4574 and like DeSanto Propane on Facebook for more tips and info today. DeSanto.
Here back at Colburn Park, Orion Daly getting the start for the Geneva Red Wings here on the mound tonight as he gets the start for the Red Wings. It'll be Whitley leading things off here for the Pilots. That one's kind of a new one as Whitley usually is in the 2 or 3 hole for the Pilots. Leading things off now, kind of switching things up down this last week of the season. We'll see what Whitley has to offer.
Aaron Whitley, always an exciting player to watch. Very fast and can definitely get a spark going for the Pilots on the offensive side of things.
As Daly will throw his final warm-up pitch. And it was unofficially voted that Aaron Whitley has the best walk-up song on the Pilots roster this summer.
It sure is catchy and well received and enjoyed by his teammates. A fantastic song, if I do say so myself.
As first pitch swinging from Whitley, he fouls that one off to the backstop. Counts at 0-1. It'll be Whitley followed by Kopp and Doyle in the hole to lead off the bottom of the first inning for the Pilots.
Whitley fouls off another ball in the same spot. It's going to move to 0-2 here. 1-5 on the ropes early here, but he is known to work a lot of long counts, so should be no trouble here for Aaron Whitley, the Rochester product.
As the 0-2 pitch, Whitley pops that one up out of play. So 3 straight foul balls from Whitley as we will do the 0-2 again.
You know, Aaron Whitley is no stranger to working a count full, so definitely look to watch him work and find the pitch he wants here.
The 0-2 pitch, yet again, that one swung on and fouled off. So 4 straight foul balls to lead off the game for the Pilots, and Aaron Whitley will step back in to do the 0-2 for the 3rd time. As Kopp will wait on deck, Orion Daly actually kind of looks like Coach Steve a little bit.
And that's a compliment, Ryan. This one's going to miss outside, move the count to 1-2.
1 ball, 2 strikes, no outs here to the leadoff hitter for the Pilots, Aaron Whitley. And Whitley needs no introduction. Batting .398 for the Pilots on the summer as that pitch swung on and fouled off again, as that is the 5th total foul ball this at-bat. And this will be the 7th pitch of the AB already.
If you want to get A-Wit out, you're going to have to work for it, and he's proving that right here in this at-bat.
As Whitley was actually an All-American there at the University of Rochester Division III.
Sure was.
As the 1-2 pitch misses upstairs, that'll put the count at 2-2 now.
Here we are again, perfect example here of Whitley working the count. Getting down 0-2 early, but now we're back up to 2-2 with a couple foul balls.
2 balls, 2 strikes. The 2-2 pitch misses in the dirt, and that'll push the count full. And as you mentioned, Whitley, no stranger in pushing that count full, and you said that down 0-2.
I call it how I see it, Frenchie. Let's see what Whitley can do here with the full count. As this one is going to be lined into left. Whitley's got himself a single after putting together a tremendous at-bat. And the Pilots have a guy on first with nobody out.
As that will now bring up Greg Kopp for the Pilots, and one heck of an AB to lead off the game for Aaron Whitley. A 9-pitch leadoff single for Whitley, and that will bring up Greg Kopp for the Pilots, the the catcher tonight. He's behind the dish. He's batting .297 on the summer, starting to heat up these last couple weeks as first pitch to him misses high for a ball, counts at 1-0.
Greg Kopp hailing from Hamilton College in New York.
1 ball, no strikes, no outs here. The 1-0 pitch. Whitley heads towards second, and he's going to slide in there safely. Whitley in there a mile before that ball even came in, and that was a really good throw by the catcher, Nick Castellana. Really good throw right where you want that, but Whitley just blazing speed, wheels over there at first.
That's exactly where you want it, Frenchie. Whitley's the type of player you don't want to let him on, because if he does get on, he just might make it to third in a matter of pitches. You got to be careful.
The 1-1 pitch to Kopp, that one up at the eye level. That'll put the count at 2-1. And for Aaron Whitley, the PGCBL is definitely not going to be the last stop on his journey to stardom. Definitely the beginning of the road to the show for Aaron Whitley, I would say. Definitely could see him getting drafted. All the talent in the world there. He checks off every box on the list. As the 2-1 pitch is grounded back up the middle, the shortstop Fields throws onto first. So a 6-3 ground out for Greg Kopp, but he does his job, advances Aaron Whitley over to third. As that'll now bring up Michael Doyle for the Pilots, as Doyle will step in with 1 out here. Aaron Whitley on third base and a chance to tie this game in the bottom of the first inning for the Pilots, as Whitley advances to third on the 6-3 ground out from Greg Kopp there. First pitch taken for a strike. Count is at 0-1.
Doyle's been swinging a hot bat as of late. We'll see what he can do here with the quick Whitley. on third base and one down here for the Pilots.
And definitely been batting hot of late. Doyle coming to tonight's game with 320 batting average for the Pilots as he hits that one to the shortstop yet again, who fields it. It'll be a 6-3 ground out for Michael Doyle, but an RBI with that, and Aaron Whitley will come home to score. We're tied up at 1 here at Colburn Park.
Mike Doyle gets the job done. That's a big run to even up the score for his pitcher, Justin Santos.
As that'll bring up Hazel Martinez now, and Hazel Martinez, another big bat for the Pilots. He's one of their 3 All-Stars this summer. Should have been 4, as we had an individual who's actually up here calling the game with me tonight who was snubbed from the All-Star.
Congrats to the 3 All-Stars who so totally deserved it. No hard feelings at all.
Got to give props where props are due, Chris. Before the All-Stars were selected, CeeLo at a 6-0 record there is responsible for half the Pilots' wins officially as it goes right now with the 6-0 record.
I don't like to toot my own horn, Frenchie, but some might say it was a bit of snubbery going on there.
Just a little bit.
As Hazel Martinez stepping into the box with a 2-1 count. He's always looking to put something over the fence.
The 2-1 pitch misses high. The count's at 3-1 now. 3 balls, 1 strike, 2 outs here. Kobe Menser, the left-handed batter from Union College, awaits on deck.
Grandson of the ever honorable Judge Judy.
Interesting facts. As the 3-1 pitch to Martinez, good bat on that one. That one's going to get into center field and drop in for a 2-out single for the Pilots' second hit of the game. As they'll now bring up Kobe Menser. As Kobe Menser will step in for the Pilots, and we'll see if his is it grandma or aunt, you said? Aunt?
His grandmother, I believe, is Judge Judy.
So we'll see if his grandmother has taught him how to serve people. Little Judge Judy, little judicial joke there.
Well,
no, nothing.
If he continues to serve singles and hits into the outfield, he's not guilty in my court. Is that too much of a stretch, Frenchie?
No. The 0-1 pitch up there high. He did not go around. The count's at 1-1 now.
Two down here for the Pilots. Looking to get something going here. The latter half. The first inning.
1 ball, 1 strike, 2 outs. The 1-1 pitch misses off the outer edge of the plate. Counts at 2-1 now. With Ty Morgan waiting on deck, and if Menser can find a way to get on here, that'll put a runner in scoring position for your college teammate down there.
Oh yeah, always fun watching Emerson College's very own Ty Morgan out there.
That one nearly comes in and hits Menser, as that'll push the count to 3-1 now.
Up and in, up and in.
The 3-1 pitch in there for a strike. Count is at 3-2. Three balls, 2 strikes, 2 outs. The full count pitch swung on and fouled off by Menser. As we'll do the full count pitch yet again. The payoff pitch swung on and hit out there into deep center field by Menser. Looks like the center fielder Gorham underneath it makes the play for the final out of the first inning. Heading to the top of the second, it'll be Nick Castellana leading things off for the Red Wings as we're tied up at 1 here at Colburn Park. I'm Kyle French with Chris Lowe. We'll be right back on the Newark Pilots YouTube channel and FingerLakes1Radio.com.
Dr. Littlejohn, Dr. Barbie, and their outstanding orthodontic team share a common goal to ensure the overall wellness of each of their patients through their exceptional orthodontic care. Dr. Rod Littlejohn and Dr. Liz Barbie are proud to support our area high school athletes. Check out Dr. Rod and Dr. Liz online at littlejohnortho.com.
And we are back here at Colburn Park as it's the top of the second inning. I'm Kyle French, joined with Chris Lowe. We're tied at 1 here at Colburn Park.
How we doing, folks?
A crucial game for the Geneva Red Wings as they need a win here to stay in that playoff hunt and maintain their positioning in the top 4 there. Elmira Pioneers and the Jamestown Tarp Skunks trailing at their heels. Same with the Auburn Doubledays, who sit in 4th place. Geneva in 3rd. As Nick Castellano will lead things off here. First pitch swinging. That one's hit back up the middle. And that's going to be a lead-off first pitch single there from Nick Castellano to start the second inning for the Red Wings. As that'll now bring up the left fielder, number 14, Cole Fleming. He's batting .235 on the summer for the Red Wings.
So the Red Wings get to work quickly here with the leadoff single. We're all knotted here at 1 after the first inning.
As Santos back out there for his second inning of work for the Pilots. The first pitch misses high, counts at 1-0. One ball, no strikes, no outs here. Top of the first inning. And Chris, tell me what you're craving for dinner tonight.
Oh, well, Frenchie, I'm glad you asked, as this one is fouled back. Frenchie, I'll tell you what, if I do this whole game, I'd love for there to be a little garbage plate incentive after the 9th inning. What do you think? Little Tom Walls on you?
Well, we'll have to cross that bridge when we get there.
Okay, all right.
We'll see if Tom Walls is still open by the time the game is over.
Listen, that's better than a no, as this one swung on and missed. Santos is going to move the count to 1-2 here with no outs.
1 ball, 2 strikes, no outs here. As Cole Fleming will step back into the box for the Red Wings. Nick Castellano over there on first after the leadoff single. It will be Brandon Gelpe on deck for the Red Wings. 1-2 pitch, throw down there to first. And if the throw would have been a little bit more inside, that looked like they probably would have caught Castellano napping over there at first.
That's a very close play right there. And if I'm Coach Steves, I might want to make a call to New York after that one, but unfortunately can't do that in the PGCBL. The count's 2-2. Santos sets and delivers.
That one swung on and missed. Strike 3 there, Justin Santos getting the first out of the inning. So a strikeout swinging for Cole Fleming. As that'll bring up Brandon Gelpe, the center fielder, batting .149 on the summer for the Red Wings. And a golden opportunity here for Justin Santos to try and get out of the jam here.
Yeah, that's a big strikeout there for Santos. As a pitcher, letting that first runner on is not always the most encouraging thing. To get a strikeout right after, that can definitely be a change of pace. So we'll see what 27 can do with 1 down.
As Brandon Gelpe, first pitch, little half swing there. Didn't really swing all the way through. As the count is now at 0-1. No balls, 1 strike, 1 out here. Santos to Brandon Gelpe. Castellano over there on first for the Red Wings. The 0-1 pitch.
Runner goes.
Top throws down. They're going to say he's in there safely with a stolen base at second. As Castellano will beat out the throw.
Good jump there from Castellano. Count is all even at 1-1.
1 ball, 1 strike, 1 out here in the top of the second inning. We're tied at 1 as well.
Santos delivers another swing and a miss. 1-2 count here. Justin definitely doing a good job at avoiding some Red Wings barrels this evening. As he'll look to get another strikeout in the frame.
1 ball, 2 strikes, 1 out. The 1-2 pitch swung on and fouled into the net. So we'll do the 1-2 again. Castellana still over there on second. It'll be Mike Gorham, the right fielder, number 23, on deck for the Red Wings. Followed by the second baseman, Charlie Furlong. The 1-2 pitch. Actually, Santos will step off to keep Castellana close at second there. Not sure if he was going to head towards third.
Trying to keep that runner at bay. Limit any scoring here. 2 strikes.
The 1-2 pitch from Santos. Swung on and popped up. This one out into left field. Colby Mentzer comes in to make the play for the second out of the inning. So an F7 there for Brandon Gelpe in the second out of the inning, as that'll now bring up the right fielder, number 23, Mike Gorham. He's batting .307 on the summer for the Red Wings, and not very often you have a batter, especially in the PGCBL, batting .307 all the way in the 9-hole.
Yeah, like I said earlier, Frenchie, this is a lineup through and through. You know, you're going to have some big hitters, some big names, and some kids that put together some great games. So that's definitely a thing you like to see as a coach in this league. 1 through 9, they're going to be able to hit the ball. So never easy when pitching to a team like that.
Yeah, absolutely, as Gorham will step in from the left side of the batter's box. So a favorable matchup for him. 2 outs here. Runner in scoring position as Castellana awaits on first. First pitch will bounce in the dirt for a ball. Counts at 1-0 as Castellana had a single to lead off the inning and a stolen base there in the last at-bat to reach second base. As counts at 1-0 now. 1 ball, no strikes, 2 outs. The 1-0 pitch misses high. Counts at 2-0 now. Two balls, no strikes, 2 outs here. Runner on second base. In the top of the second inning, we're tied at 1 here at Colburn Park. The 2-0 pitch from Santos swung on and popped up down the left field line. That one's going to get foul, out of play. So the count's at 2-1 now.
Santos trying to get out of the top of the second with no damage done after leading things off with a single. Giving up a single, that is. He's got 2 down, though, so almost out of the forest.
2 balls, 1 strike, 2 outs. Santos the 2-1. Misses just below the knees, as that'll put the count at 3-1. As Charlie Furlong, the second baseman, number 11, awaits on deck.
Looks like a pretty darn good pitch to me as Santos delivers. And this one will miss up.
So that'll put runners on first and second for the Red Wings, and that'll bring up the 10-hole hitter, Charlie Furlong, second baseman, number 11. He's batting .146 on the summer for the Red Wings, and luckily for Santos, definitely batting .146. This is the guy you probably want to face here with 2 outs. First pitch.
That'll get the outside corner.
Taken for strike 1. Counts it 0-1. Charlie Furlong steps back in. This Red Wings lineup filled with left-handed hitters as well.
A lot of lefties in there. Going to try and take advantage of that quote-unquote short porch, but this one's going to be lined past Martinez diving at first base.
And the runner will held in home. And that will be a 2-out RBI single for Charlie Furlong. And that'll bring up Ray Ortiz now.
So a big run for the Red Wings with 2 down. Martinez did everything he could on that one. Just crept by him.
As the Red Wings now lead 2-1 here. That was their 4th hit of the ball game. We're back to the top of the order with Ray Ortiz. With runners on the corners, 2 outs. First pitch, swung and hit back up the middle. That one hit off Santos. Santos is going to run to it and flip.
And he's got him.
And a good hustle play there from Justin Santos. 1-3 ground out to end the inning.
A bang-bang play out of number 2-7.
As that was some great hustle down the line there from Santos. First gets hit by the ball on the liner back up the middle. And then to flip it to Hazel Martinez at first for the 3rd out. But the Red Wings pick up one more run. They now lead 2-1 here at Colburn Park. I'm Kyle French with Chris Lowe. We'll be right back on Finger Lakes One Radio and the Newark Pilots YouTube channel.
Get the insurance you need from the people you know at Finger Lakes Partners Insurance. The Finger Lakes Insurance Agency for your home, auto, or business with locations in Geneva, Victor, and Waterloo. Get a no-obligation quote today at fingerlakesinsurance.com.
As we are back here at Colburn Park, it'll be Ty Morgan leading things off here for the Pilots in the bottom of the second inning, as Ty Morgan, college teammates there with Chris Lowe at Emerson College. He will lead off things here for the Pilots in the bottom of the second. First pitch in there for a strike to Morgan. Morgan coming in tonight at shortstop for the Pilots and batting .256 on the summer thus far.
Frenchie stated, hailing from Emerson College. A lot of troublemakers coming from that school.
That's the rumor on the street. As the count's at 0-2 quickly to Ty Morgan. 3-pitch strikeout to lead off the inning for Ty Morgan. As that'll now bring up TJ Werner. TJ Werner from Farley Dickinson University will head up to the plate for the Pilots to face Orion Daly in his second inning of work for the Red Wings. As he will step in. First pitch there from Daly. Taken for a strike to Werner. And Werner on the smaller side of things, definitely a lot harder to throw strikes to him than it is Aaron Whitley or even Jake Given.
He might be small, but, he can hit the heck out of the ball.
Small but mighty is TJ Werner as that one's popped up down the first base line. Circe can't make the play as that one kicks into the stands here at Colburn Park. Quickly behind 0-2 is TJ Werner.
And Werner has really been hitting the the heck out of the ball as of late. He's just been hitting it to the fielders. Hasn't been able to find some grass, but he's got a heck of a swing on him. So we'll see what he can do here with 2 outs as he looks at ball 1. Miss outside.
Alex Duffy will await on deck for the Pilots, and he's been starting to come around for the Pilots as well this late half of the season as the 1-2 pitch misses in the dirt. Counts at 2-2 now. Alex Duffy from Elon University, Division I out of the Colonial Athletic Association.
Yes, sir.
2-2 pitch to Werner. That one swung on and hit out there into left field. Left fielder has a beat on it. He makes the catch. Cole Fleming out there. F7 there for Cole Fleming. As that'll now bring up Alex Duffy for the Pilots. As Alex Duffy will step in here for the Pilots.
He's got a new pair of pants on tonight, so we'll see how he hits in them.
I don't even want to know the backstory behind that. First pitch misses for a ball. Counts at 1-0. Popped up.
Looks like
Down the third base line.
Will stay in.
Ortiz makes the play in foul territory, so a foul fly out to the third baseman for Alex Duffy to end the inning for the Pilots. Heading to the top of the third, it'll be Max Hitman, the shortstop, leading things off for the Red Wings. Red Wings lead the Pilots 2-1. I'm Kyle French with Chris Lowe. We'll be right back on Finger Lakes One Radio and the Newark Pilots YouTube channel.
Get the insurance you need from the people you know at Finger Lakes Partners Insurance. The Finger Lakes Insurance Agency for your home, auto, or business with locations in Geneva, Victor, and Waterloo. Get a no-obligation quote today at fingerlakesinsurance.com.
As we are back here at Colburn Park, it'll be the Geneva Red Wings. Max Hitman leading things off for the Pilots. Shortstop number 3, he will step in. Batting .245 on the summer for the Red Wings. Coming into tonight's game in the first inning, he doubled and came around to score as he will step up for the Red Wings.
Justin Santos entering his 3rd inning of work here. And he'll start off hot as he delivers a slider for a strike right over the plate. Count is 0-1.
Yeah, it counts at 0-1 now. And Max Hitman will step back up to the plate here. As that pitch misses, counts at 1-1 now. One pitch misses low there. Counts at 2-1 now.
Speaking of Mrs. Lowe, shout out to Mrs. Lowe, my mother. There's a 2-1 count here for Justin Santos.
2-1 pitch misses. Counts at 3-1 now. Three balls, one strike. A 3-1 pitch misses low. So the count, that will work a walk for the leadoff batter, Max Hitman. And that'll bring up Nick Searce, first baseman, number 34. An RBI double for him back in the first inning. He will step back in.
So 5-pitch walk here for Santos. We'll see how he attacks the always dangerous Sirs as he eyes him down and delivers.
First pitch swung on and fouled by Sirs. Counts at 0-1. The 0-1 pitch from Justin Santos to Nick Sirs. That one misses away, counts at 1-1. One ball, one strike, no outs here. Nick Sirs steps back in. 7 home runs on the summer for him.
As this one is going to be lined between third base and short. As Ty Morgan battling the sun a little bit on that cut. It'll be 2 up, 2 on with nobody down.
That'll bring up Shane Dukes, extra hitter number 1 for the Red Wings. Typically behind the dish for them, and he leads their team in batting average. Batting .380 on the summer for the Red Wings. In the first inning, grounded out 5-3. As he'll step back in for his second AB of the night. The first pitch to him misses inside.
Santos going to miss up and in there. So 1-0 count. Duke's going to look to do some damage here and extend that visitor lead to more than 1 run.
The 1-0 pitch swung on and missed, counts at 1-1 now. One ball, one strike, no outs here to Shane Dukes. As the 1-1 pitch swung on and missed yet again, as the off-speed pitch fooled Dukes there, way ahead of that one, probably was sitting fastball, as we'll do the 1-2 now.
Santos doing a good job of mixing those pitches and putting in some off-speed as well. The Red Wings certainly have swung and missed at quite a bit of pitches, despite their hits.
The 1-2 pitch swung on and hit out there into left center field. Kobe Mentzer makes the play. The runner's going to tag up and head to third, and he'll be in there. So that's an F7 there for Shane Dukes. It'll advance the runner on second base in Max Hitman to third base, and that'll now bring up the ever so dangerous Harrison Treble. 0 for 1 on the night, flew out to center back in the first inning. He's batting .255 coming into tonight's game for the Red Wings. He will step in from the left side of the batter's box, one of many lefties for this Red Wings bunch.
Mensner doing a good job tracking that ball down, and a good job from Santos. Runners might have moved, but that's a big first out.
First pitch swung on and fouled down the line, counts at 0-1 now. And a double play here would be wonderful for the Pilots, as it would get them out of the inning.
Santos.
The 0-1 pitch from Santos in there on the outer half of the plate at the letters. Good pitch there from Santos. Way to find a spot in the zone, as he will get ahead in the count. 0-2.
This one is going to get by Martinez. Slow dribbler into right.
So it's a 1-out RBI single there for Harrison Treble, and the Red Wings now lead 3-1. As that'll now bring up Nick Castellano with runners on first and second for the Red Wings. First pitch misses for a ball, counts at 1-0 now.
So the Red Wings leading by 2 runs now.
1 ball, no strikes, 1 out. The 1-0 pitch, swung on and fouled. Counts at 1-1.
No, Frenchie, I'm really mad you brought up dinner. Because now I'm sitting in this booth craving a Tom Walls garbage plate.
I'm very hungry myself, sir.
Can't eat on the job.
1-1 pitch, misses. Counts at 2-1.
Santos eyes and gets the sign from Cobb from the stretch.
2-1 pitch, misses low. Counts at 3-1 now.
Greg Cobb always does a fine job of getting dirty behind the plate. Stone wall, if you may. As Santos looking to put something in the zone here, 3-1, but he will miss high as the bases are going to juice up here for the Red Wings. 1 down.
As that'll now bring up the left fielder, number 14, Cole Fleming, for the Red Wings. As the bases are loaded, Cole Fleming struck out swinging back in the 2nd inning. 0 for 1 on the night for him. First pitch, swung on and hit.
That
Down
one's
the
going to
third
get
base line.
through.
That one gets through. 1 run will score. The next runner will come on into third, throws into third. The runner's going to slide in safely around that one. And it's a 2 RBI double there for Cole Fleming. Red Wings now lead 5-1. As head coach Daniel Steve will come out and talk with his guy.
So a big hit there that just crept by the diving Doyle. Geneva going to extend this lead to 4 runs now.
No action out there in the Pilots' pen just yet.
Pilots do have some well-rested arms. Did not throw against their doubleheader yesterday in Elmira. I know Drake Sizemore, Aiden McGee, Angelo Deere, just a few names that should be good to go today on the bump, if need be.
As Justin Santos will come back out following the mound visit from the head coach, Daniel Steve. Runners on 2nd and 3rd, 1 out here for Geneva Red Wings. Brandon Gelpy's at the plate. The first pitch to him misses high, counts at 1-0.
Santos deals from the stretch.
1-0 pitch.
Gonna miss low and away.
Misses low. Counts at 2-0.
Seems like Santos struggling to find the zone. He doesn't have an open base at first. But he would be more than likely to try to get him out here.
So 2-0 count.
2-0 count.
This one is swung on, hit to center. Whitley is back, tracking, and he'll have that catch right on the warning track.
But that one will be deep enough to score runs, so a sacrifice fly to center field for Brandon Gelpy will score 1 more, and the Red Wings now lead 6-1 here in the top of the 3rd inning. 4-run inning thus far for them.
6-1 lead for Geneva with 2 gone in the inning.
So despite the run scoring, there will be another out gain in the play. Santos is 1 away from getting himself out of this jam. As
That
this
one-
one is thrown behind, And a run will score as that one looks like it was thrown behind the batter and will get by Greg Kopp. And the Red Wings going to tally their 7th run. For a second there, it looked as if it might have hit the batter, Frenchie, but I think we just had the classic pass ball here.
Yep, classic. It's actually going to be a wild pitch as that one was thrown behind the batter.
Wild pitch, pardon me.
As the count's now at 1-1 after the foul ball there from Mike Gorham. Red Wings now lead 7-1. They have 7 total hits in 3 innings of work.
The bases are empty here at Colburn Park. Santos kicks and deals.
The 1-1 pitch misses low. Counts at 2-1 now.
Big game here for Geneva as Elmira took down Niagara earlier, 18-6 in the 7th.
The 2-1 pitch misses. Counts at 3-1 now.
With Charlie Furlong on deck, he would be next. Gorham's in his last plate appearance drew a walk with stranded at third base. Next pitch misses upstairs, ball forward, so another walk for Gorham.
So a walk there for Mike Gorham, and that will put a runner on first base with 2 outs here. And that'll now bring up Charlie Furlong for his second AB.
And still 2 men gone, and the 10 hole.
2 down here at the burn.
Before we go back to the top of the lineup again. The 8th batter coming to the plate this inning for Geneva.
Santos looking to gather here. As he delivers from the stretch once again. And this one is going to get the outer half of the plate. Move the count to 0-1.
No balls, 1 strike, 2 outs.
As this one is going to be hit weakly into left. Mentzner camps under it for the 3rd out of the inning.
So
But
the Red
it's
Wings,
not without some serious damage here done by the Red Wings. They'll put up 5 off of just about 5 hits.
5 runs on 5 hits for the Red Wings. No Pilots errors heading to the bottom half of the 3rd. They lead the Pilots 7-1. We'll be right back here on Finger Lakes One Radio and the Newark Pilots YouTube channel.
Dr. Littlejohn, Dr. Barbie, and their outstanding orthodontic team share a common goal to ensure the overall wellness of each of their patients through their exceptional orthodontic care. Dr. Rod Littlejohn and Dr. Liz Barbie are proud to support our area high school athletes. Check out Dr. Rod and Dr. Liz online at littlejohnortho.com.
As we are back here live at Colburn Park, bottom half of the 3rd inning, it'll be Gage Bowman leading things off here.
The Oklahoma product will be attending East Central University.
I'd say his walk-up choice is right up there. I like the Magic in the Hamptons walk-up song from Gage Boltman.
It's a good summer song. Reminds me of the beach, so I can't complain.
First pitch swinging from Bowman as he's going to pop that one up into the outfield. Left fielder, actually center fielder, comes over to make the grab. So a 1-pitch fly out to center field for Gage Boltman. And that'll bring up the 10-hole hitter in Jake Given from the University of Massachusetts. Massachusetts boy right along with you, Chris.
Yes, sir. Jake Handling from Colorado attends UMass.
Boulder, Colorado. Not South Park,
No.
contrary to belief, as Jake Given will step in. Batting 163 on the summer for the Pilots. First pitch misses low near the dirt. Counts at 1-0.
So the Pilots have all three of their catchers batting somewhere in the lineup today. Given being one of them, as he watches ball 2 go by the letters to move the count to 2-0.
2 balls, no strikes, 1 out here. To Jake Given, the 2-0 pitch, taken for a strike. Counts at 2-1 now.
Given swings on that one. Will send a shallow fly ball to right field, and it's caught for the Red Wings' second out.
So an F9 there for Jake Given, and we're back to the top of the order. That'll bring up the center fielder, number 15, Aaron Whitley from the University of Rochester, as he will step in. Whitley with a single and stolen base and came around to score for the Pilots back in the first inning for their first and only run thus far.
We'll see if Aaron can work to put together another terrific at-bat as he swings at what looks like a changeup on the outside half of the zone.
Big cut there from Aaron Whitley, counts at 0-1 now.
So 2 outs, no balls, 1 strike here in the bottom of the third at beautiful Newark, New York.
Colburn Park, some history behind here, as this was a former minor league ballpark, New York Penn League for the Seattle Pilots.
So much history as Whitley
Newark
swings.
Co-Pilots were once a minor league team for both the Milwaukee Brewers and the Seattle Pilots at the time, now Seattle Mariners.
That's right. I believe Robin Yount,
Hall of Famer Robin Yount, played some ball here.
played on these hallowed grounds as Whitley will not bite on another off-speed out in the zone.
Back in the 1970s, as that one misses. Counts at 1-2. The 1-2 pitch fouled off by Whitley. We'll do the 1-2 again. And don't forget, he had a 9-pitch AB to lead off the game back in the first inning for the Pilots.
Which started off as an 0-2 count, Frenchie, which is a good point. I'm glad you brought it up.
As this one started out at an 0-2 count as well.
Whitley is no stranger to working these counts full.
4 pitches already this at bat. The 5th pitch to Whitley, swung on and hit. Down the line, foul. As the next pitch will be the 6th pitch of the AB. So in 2 ABs, this will be the 15th pitch Daly has thrown just to Aaron Whitley.
I mean, that's a bullpen alone just to take care of this kid. He is not an easy out.
The 1-2 again. Swung on a hit down the line, foul. So we will do it again. 3 foul balls. Well, more than 3 foul balls. Actually, 5 foul balls for Aaron Whitley this at-bat.
Not only does he spit and not swing at the bad pitches, but he'll also spoil the good ones, which is what makes number 15 just such a tough out. And he'll wait till he can find one he can drive, and boy, he can get a hold of him. So we'll see if he can keep this trend going here. 1-2. Whitley swings.
Hits that one down the line, the first baseman. And they're going to say that pitch was foul.
That one looked pretty darn fair to me. Whitley showed a little bit of displeasure after trotting along the first base bag. He'll pick up his bat, and looks like they're asking him a couple questions. Could be.
And there's no doubt in my mind there who had the speed and who probably would have beaten that encounter there at first. Whitley with blazing speed probably would have beat out Surse there at first, as Surse was almost in the outfield grass on that one.
Whitley, let's not forget Whitley has MLB level speed as he's going to spit on this one. The count will move to 22.
2 balls, 2 strikes. That was the 8th pitch of the at-bat. So we will see a 9th pitch here, and this will be back-to-back 9-pitch at-bats for Aaron Whitley this game.
Frenchie, just looking at the kid gets my arm tired.
The 2-2 pitch.
And he's
misses low, and that'll push the count full.
Look at that, another 0-2 start, and he works it to 3-2.
Full count now to Aaron Whitley, as this will be the 10th pitch of the AB. 19th total pitch to Aaron Whitley in 2 at-bats.
He will tire you out and find his way on as Whitley
As that one misses high.
does it.
A 10-pitch walk for Aaron Whitley. Good AB there for him.
So Greg Kopp, the man behind the dish, will make his way to the plate.
As that will now bring up Greg Kopp, taking the catcher's gear off there. And I imagine they probably will end up sending Whitley at some point.
You know, if I'm Coach Steves, I give this kid the choice. Do whatever you want. He has the type of speed where you can let him make decisions on his own, and you don't have to worry about it.
As Kopp will step in, grounded into a 6-3 ground out. Back in the first inning, he will step in. Came in tonight batting .297 for the Pilots, looking to put them on the board here in the bottom half of the third inning. First pitch to him.
And there we go.
Runner
Whitley
goes towards second. Whitley is going to slide in there safely.
And wow, another stolen base for Aaron Whitley. And just as Frenchie expected, he got on and turned the wheels loose. It's another stolen base.
Kid's a dog, man. An absolute animal. As I mentioned, I'd say a 5-star prospect, checks off every box.
He is very impressive and a very exciting baseball player to watch. It's been a lot of fun.
And his brother's in AAA with
Sure
the
is.
Milwaukee Brewers.
He comes,
First-round draft pick back in 2017, was the 9th overall pick.
yeah, he comes from a family of tremendous athletes, and you can tell when he's running out there. Fantastic player and a darn good kid as well. As Kopp looking to do some damage in a 2-0 count, but he'll watch the first strike go by. Low and inside by the knees. It's going to be 2-1.
2 balls, 1 strike, 2 outs here.
Pilots down 6 here. Looking to get something going.
The 2-1 pitch, taken for a strike, counts at 2-2. The 2-2 pitch misses. So back-to-back full counts for Daly. So Daly getting his money's worth out there on the mound.
The Pilots are being patient up in the box as the sun creeps behind the beautiful pines of Newark here at the Burn. And Greg Kopp finds himself with a full count. And a very fast Aaron Whitley on second.
That one swung on and hit right to the second baseman, who makes the grab to end the inning. So the Pilots get no runs on no hits, no errors. Heading to the top of the fourth inning, they trail the Geneva Red Wings 7-1. We'll be right back on Finger Lakes One Radio and the Newark Pilots YouTube channel.
DeSanto, DeSanto. Who cooks your holiday dinners, heats your hot tub, keeps that patio warm on a chilly night, grills all of your backyard barbecues, and heats your home? DeSanto Propane is always there for you. From the kitchen to the basement to the backyard, propane is a trusted and reliable energy source that is used year-round by more than 60 million Americans. And each day, more and more people choose DeSanto Propane for their home. For 80 years, DeSanto Propane is 4 generations strong as a trustworthy family-owned business with unmatched customer service. Go online at DeSantoPropane.com or call toll-free 1-800-752-4574 and like DeSanto Propane on Facebook for more tips and info today. DeSanto.
We are back yet again here at Colburn Park. Justin Santos coming out for his 4th inning of work here for the Pilots as the Geneva Red Wings lead the Newark Pilots 7-1 here in the top of the 4th inning at Colburn Park. It will be Ray Ortiz, the leadoff hitter, coming up for the Red Wings. 0 for 2 on the night. as he struck out looking in the first and grounded out 1-3 on that hustle play from Justin Santos back in the second. So Ortiz will come up here in the top of the fourth inning, third AB of the night, to face Justin Santos. And across the board, 7 runs, 7 hits, no errors for the Red Wings. 1 run on 2 hits, no errors for the Pilots. The first pitch from Santos, in there for a strike on the outer half of the plate, taken, counts at 0-1.
Santos doing a good job here, getting ahead. He'll look for some smoother sailing as we head into top of the fourth, as he puts another ball in a similar spot, but it'll be up and out to move to 1-1.
1 ball, 1 strike. 1-1 pitch, swung on and hit down the third base line. That one's going to be foul, so that'll move the count to 1-2.
Mike Doyle put a good bid on that ball. Just foul, long strike here for Santos. Count is now 1-2.
Top of this Geneva order, scored a total of 3 runs already in just 3 innings.
Santos kicks, fires, and gonna miss low and away.
2 balls, 2 strikes, no outs here to Ray Ortiz.
That one will miss just a tad up, as Ray Ortiz has worked himself into a full count with nobody out in the top of the fourth.
Big first at bat here for the Red Wings on the top of the fourth. Try to get some
Santos will kick, and he gets a big strikeout on the slider. Sends Ortiz back to the bench. And the Pilots get their first out of the fourth inning.
So first out of the fourth inning there for the Pilots. That'll now bring up Max Hitman, the shortstop. Number 3, 1 for 1 here on the night. Doubled and came around to score back in the first, and walked and came around to score in the third.
So Justin Santos with a big strikeout there. Much needed, just what the doctor ordered. And he will start this one off with the ball. Count moves to 1-0.
1 ball, no strikes, 1 out here.
Santos from the stretch.
A 1-0 pitch from Santos, misses away, counts at 2-0 now. Two balls, no strikes, 1 out here. The 2-0 pitch from Santos to Hitman. Almost hits him. That one will move the count to 3-0.
So Santos walks him on 4 pitches. And once again, the always dangerous Nick Searce heads up to the plate here with 1 down for the Red Wings.
Searce will step up to the plate. Another lefty for the Red Wings will step up.
As mentioned earlier, 7 home runs on the year for Searce. Quite an impressive stat line there, as Santos will look to get some outs here. And he'll put that one right down the middle, but looks like it'll miss for a ball. So 1-0 count here. He has 27, kicks and delivers again and misses up and out. So this will move the count to 2-0 with a runner on first here. And 1 down here in Newark, New York.
2 balls, no strikes, 1 out. The 2-0 pitch, swung on and hit. That one's going to be a base hit for Searce. As the throw in quickly. Another hit there for Nick Searce. That's his 3rd hit of the night. 2 singles and a double to his mark. He's 3 for 3 on the night. As that'll now bring up the extra hitter, number 1, Shane Dukes, with 1 out and runners on first and second here in the top of the fourth. As it looks like there is some action down there in the Pilots bullpen. That appears to be Angelo Deere warming up down there.
Looks like we've got Price Dalby on the mound down there, and Angelo Deere, number 13, making his way towards the clubhouse. So Santos get a kick and deal here, and he'll get a much-needed strike. As the count moves to 0-1 on Dukes.
No balls, 1 strike, 1 out here.
Hitting prowess out of the past couple of days. No one offering to Dukes.
This one is going to miss just outside. Going to move this count to 11.
1 ball, 1 strike, 1 out here to number 1, Shane Dukes.
Number 1, 1-1 count, 1 out at the top of the 4th.
Top of the 4th inning.
Runners on first and second for Dukes.
The Red Wings lead the Pilots 7-1. The 1-1 pitch. Swung on and hit. That one's going to get into the gap. That one's going to drop in and advance the runners yet again. So another sharp single for the Red Wings. That will load the bases here with 1 out in the top of the 4th inning. And that will bring up the dangerously hitting Harrison Treble. 1 for 2 on the night with a fly out to center in the first and singled with an RBI. Also came around to score back in the 3rd.
So a good hit there. Not hit hard enough or far enough to do any run damage, but it will load the bases here. As the Pilots have only gotten 1 down. And the Red Wings looking to do some more damage yet again.
As that was the Red Wings' 9th total hit. First pitch in the dirt, counts at 1-0.
Santos working from the stretch here with the bases juiced. And this one is going to be a check swing foul. Count moves even at 1-1.
1 ball, 1 strike, 1 out here.
That's right, Frenchie. As Santos sets and kicks.
Harrison Treble hits that one to
Grounded.
TJ Werner. Werner can't field that one, so that one's going to be an E4, and another run scores.
So TJ Werner with a rare bobble.
As another run will score, 8-1 the score here at Colburn Park. Santos not very happy with that one, as it looked like Werner had a chance to turn 2 there. That'll bring up Nick Castellano, the catcher, 1 for 1 with a single in the second, came around to score, and walked and came around to score in the 3rd.
Bases are still loaded for Geneva.
First pitch misses for a ball, counts at 1-0 now.
So Santos got a big ground ball, didn't get the result he wanted. He'll still go back to work and keep battling on the bump. His count is 1-0, delivers, and misses outside, 2-0.
2 balls, no strikes. 1 out here in the top of the 4th inning. The 2-0 pitch in there for a strike. That'll move the count to 2-1 now. Two balls, 1 strike, 1 out. The 2-1 pitch, swung on and hit, foul. As the count's at 2-2 now.
Santos gathering his sign from Greg Kopp. He'll set, deliver, and he will get a swing and a miss.
Swung on and missed there. Great pitch there from Santos. Blew the fastball right by him to strike out Castellana. As that'll now bring up the left fielder, number 14, Cole Fleming, with the bases loaded, doubled, and had 2 RBI back in the 3rd inning.
So Santos looking to get out of this jam with just 1 run allowed. as the Red Wings have a 7-run lead on the Pilots. First pitch will miss up for ball 1. This one misses way upstairs. Count will move to 2-0. So 2 down here.
2 balls, no strikes, 2 outs here. Bases loaded, top of the 4th inning. 2-0 pitch from Santos. Misses low.
And Cobb going to back pick that one. Hazel Martinez makes a nice scoop to keep it in front of him, but the count moves to 3-0. Santos has nowhere to put the batter here. And he'll miss up and in.
So that will walk in a run, and the score is now 9-1. And that'll now bring up Brandon Gelpe here.
Coach Steve says it might be time for a change as he heads to the mound right now.
As they're going to meet with Santos there.
As the Red Wings put up a 9 on the board. Looks like Santos is staying in this ball game for now. It will just be a brief chat with Coach Steves. But there is definitely some movement over there in that Pilot bullpen, as I believe Drake Sizemore could be down there, and it looks like Price Dalby on the mound down there. This one lined right back at us. Santos gets ahead. Count will move to 0-1.
After 7 innings of play, if Geneva has at least a 10-run lead over the Pilots, the game will come to a halt.
Santos delivers another pitch and another foul ball. So count moves to 0-2. And the Pilots are knocking on the door, nearing their way out of another little bit of a shaky inning.
No balls, 2 strikes, 2 outs here.
Better will call for time.
And Brandon Gelpe has a chance to blow this one wide open here in the top of the 4th inning. 0-2 pitch, swung and fouled off into the screen. We'll do the 0-2 again.
I like that idea from Justin Santos to attack the hands and attack inside with the fastball. So once again, the count 0-2 was 27 deals, and this one looked like it nearly got the corner of the plate there, but it'll miss outside for 1-2. Justin Santos not necessarily happy with that call, and I can't blame him.
1 ball, 2 strikes, 2 outs here. Bases loaded. Brandon Gelpe facing Justin Santos. The 1-2 pitch misses outside. That'll put the count at 2-2 now, and Santos in danger of walking in another run here.
Santos from the stretch, kicks, deals, and this one is swung on and missed, as Justin will get out of the inning with 2 runs. And the Red Wings leading the Pilots here by 8. It's 9-1 as we head to the bottom of the 4th. I'm Chris Lowe with Kyle French, listening to Finger Lakes One Radio at the Newark Pilots YouTube channel.
We'll be right back.
Get the insurance you need from the people you know at Finger Lakes Partners Insurance. The Finger Lakes Insurance Agency for your home, auto, or business with locations in Geneva, Victor, and Waterloo. Get a no-obligation quote today at fingerlakesinsurance.com. the insurance you need from the people you know at Finger Lakes Partners Insurance. The Finger Lakes Insurance Agency for your home, auto, or business.
As we're back here at Colburn Park, it'll be Michael Doyle leading things off for the Pilots.
The New Jersey Institute of Technology product. Straight out of Staten Island. As the Pilots looking to chip away at a big Red Wing lead. And Doyle, swinging a hot bat, could be the guy to do it.
9-1 the score here at Colburn Park. Red Wings lead the Pilots. Across the board, 9 runs, 9 hits, no errors for the Red Wings, and for the Pilots, 1 run on 2 hits, 1 error.
As Doyle watches that first pitch for ball 1, count moves to 1-0.
1-0 pitch, swung on a hit to the third baseman, Ortiz. Fields throws over to Circe at first for the out. So a 5-3 ground out to lead off the bottom of the 4th inning for Mike Doyle. And that'll now bring up the first baseman, number 24, Hazel Martinez.
So 2 pitches for 1 out. We're definitely seeing some productivity out of the Red Wings bullpen and pitching staff. They're going out there and they're getting quick outs.
And that'll bring up the dangerous hitting Hazel Martinez up to the plate, as he will face Orion Daly here, who's out there for his 4th inning of work.
This one's going to catch the outside corner of the plate. Martinez going to move to an 0-1 count.
Hazel Martinez 1 for 1 on the night. Singled and left on base back in the first as the 0-1 pitch misses for a ball. 1 ball, 1 strike, 1 out here in the bottom of the 4th inning.
1-1 count to Martinez. 1 man gone in the inning. Daly back out for a 4th inning of work. 1-1 pitch upstairs.
Martinez going to watch this one up and away for ball 2. 2-1 as he dons his infamous red Cayuga helmet.
2 balls, 1 strike, 1 out here. Hazel Martinez will step back in. Pilots looking for some magic here to get the ball rolling.
As Hazel
That one comes in, almost hits him in the feet.
kicks some dirt and watches ball 3 as we have a 3-1 count now.
They still have the ability to take over first place. They're just 4.5 games out of Batavia. So it's not out of question they can clinch the division. 3-1 offering. Catches the outside part of the plate. It counts goes full 3.
Martinez watches this one for an outside strike. Count moves full with 1 down here in the bottom half of the 4th.
The top 4 teams, actually the top 16.
And Martinez going to work a walk here. This one misses low and in, and that'll bring up Kobe Menzner, number 3, hailing from Union College.
And Larchmont, New York, Menser will step in. The lefty has a very pure swing out of the left side of the batter's box as he will step in to face Orion Daly with 1 out here. Hazel Martinez over there on first.
That he does, Frenchie Menzner. A good swing. As this one could creep through, second baseman makes a solid play, and they'll punch him out.
And they're going to say it's a 4-3 ground out.
So Cersei makes a nice pick, and the Red Wings will get their 2nd out of the 4th.
And you know this guy very well with 2 outs and a runner in scoring position. That'll bring up Ty Morgan.
I do know this guy very well.
Hazel Martinez advances 90 feet to second base.
Runner on second for the Pilots. That is Hazel Martinez. He does
Ty Morgan 0 for 1 with the K in the game.
trying to imagine Daly.
As he'll look at this one. 4 strike 1. A little bit of a curveball there. Clips the upper half of the zone. As Ty moves to an 0-1 count. This one misses outside. Moves the count to 1-1. 2 down here in the 4th.
1 ball, 1 strike here, 2. Ty Morgan has a chance to drive in Hazel Martinez with 2 gone here in the bottom of the 4th inning. Red Wings lead the Pilots 9-1. The 1-1 pitch misses low below the knees. That'll put the count at 2-1.
TJ Werner on deck for the Pilots behind Ty Morgan. As Morgan has a 2-1 count here to work with. And a teammate on second. As this one will miss low and away.
Counts at
3-1
3-1 now.
Daly
This one line.
Up the middle.
Grounder up the middle, but Ty Morgan will reach. The Red Wings not able to make a play on that one. And that looks like it's going to be a hit. As Hazel Martinez is able to work his way to third. Ty is safe at first. And TJ Werner, the FDU product, is in the box.
So a 2-out single there for Ty Morgan. That'll put runners on the corners.
So Werner, who's been hitting the ball very hard as of late, going to look for something to drive here. As he swings and misses. Pitch slightly in the dirt for an 0-1 count.
No balls, 1 strike, 2 outs here to TJ Werner.
TJ Werner hits that one, and it's going to get by the third baseman.
An RBI single there with 2 outs for TJ Werner. The Pilots now trail 9-2.
So that one gets by the diving glove of Ray Ortiz, and TJ gets the Pilots a run batted in to cut this lead to 7.
As Alex Duffy will step in here with 2 outs. Runners on first and second for him here in the bottom of the 4th inning. Pilots picking up a run there on the RBI single. As Duffy
this
hits
one is
that
scorched into right.
Through.
And Duffy has himself what looks to be an RBI single.
As that'll be an RBI single there from Duffy. Would have loved to see the exit velo on that hit as Duffy
As would
scores
I.
that ball.
An absolute missile off the bat of Duffy, hailing from Bernardsville, New Jersey, the Elon product.
As that'll now bring up Gage Bowman with runners on first and second.
And you know, the umpires are talking here, and I'm not sure what it's about.
I think that they're trying to see if the ball hit the runner.
As Werner looks like there could have been a little confusion about the ball hitting the runner, but it didn't touch Werner, as he'll be able to reach second safely. Duffy at first, and Gage Boatman from Oklahoma makes his way to the box.
First pitch to him, taken for a strike, counts at 0-1.
The Pilots with 5 hits. A team that is no stranger to putting runs on the board and no stranger to putting balls in play.
The 0-1 pitch swung on and hit to the third baseman, who scoops and fields, throws over to second. So a 5-4 ground out there to end the inning. But the Pilots pick up 2 runs to match the Red Wings' 2 runs there in the 4th inning, heading to the top of the 5th inning. The Red Wings are up to bat. It'll be Mike Gorham. I'm Kyle French.
And I'm Chris Lowe.
Here on Finger Lakes One Radio and the Newark Pilots YouTube channel.
Generations Bank has been serving the financial needs of the Finger Lakes region since 1870. Generations combines the best of modern banking with dedication to our local communities. Whether you're looking for checking, savings, a mortgage, home improvement loan, you name it, we have what you need. Visit us at mygenbank.com. Generations Bank, member FDIC and equal housing lender. Ferrara Lumber has been locally owned for 3 generations and is more than just a lumber and building supplier. Stop in on Bayard Street in Seneca Falls to browse their full selection of power tools, hardware, lawn and garden, painting, and plumbing supplies and talk to their experienced staff when planning your next home improvement project. And FingerLakes1.com, digital marketing, website development, hosting, multimedia production, and home of the most popular website and
As we are back here at Colburn Park, Angelo Deere coming on to pitch for the Pilots in relief of Justin Santos. So Santos goes 4 innings, 9 runs on 9 hits, 1 error for the Pilots. That'll bring in Angelo Deere here in the top of the 5th inning to pitch.
Angelo Deere from the great state of New Jersey.
Mike Gorham. As Mike Gorham will be leading things off here.
As number 13. Looking to put a goose egg on the scoreboard. He sets and delivers. And that one will be right down the pipe. Deere gets off to a hot start with 1 strike. Count is 0-1.
I already got it. 0-1 pitch.
This one going to miss up and out to even the count at 1-1.
1 ball, 1 strike, no outs here. Angelo Deere facing Mike Gorham, who has walked in both the 2nd and 3rd innings. That one swung on and hit deep out there into right field. That one's going to be in there for a leadoff single for Mike Gorham, the Red Wings' 10th hit of the game. And that'll now bring up the second baseman, number 11, Charlie Furlong.
Leadoff base runner for Geneva, which they've had now in 3 of their last 5 innings against the Pilots.
So the Pilots will look to spin something here, maybe get a double play, get out of this inning and back into the batter's box. As Angelo Deere continues to work here from the stretch, steps off to recollect himself. Deere will miss a bit inside there to move the count to 1-0. Deere, a pitcher who's had a lot of success this season. A hard fastball, tremendous changeup. As he kicks and delivers. Will miss a tad inside once again. Count moves to 2-0.
2 balls, no strikes. As Charlie Furlong steps back in. 1 for 2 on the night. 0-2 swung on and popped up into right field. Alex Duffy underneath it makes the grab for the first out of the inning. So an F9 there for Charlie Furlong. And that'll put things back to the top of the order. That'll bring up Ray Ortiz in the leadoff spot. 0 for 3 on the night for the Red Wings. Strikeout in the 1st inning, strikeout in the 4th inning, and a 1-3 ground out in the 2nd inning. Not what you want to see out of your leadoff guy, but the rest of the Geneva Red Wings picking up the slack for him here tonight. First pitch, misses. Counts at 1-0.
Greg Kopp with another good block once again. Deere getting that much-needed first out. Puts the Pilots in a position to get out of the inning with just a double play. 1 swing of the bat. 1-0 count. Deere misses outside, moves this count to 2-0.
2 balls, no strikes, 1 out here to Ray Ortiz.
More of it known for his defensive ability than he is for his hits behind the plate, but he does have 2 home runs.
And Deere delivers a long strike. Foul ball to left field, just to the left of the line, as Ortiz thought he had a hit there for a second. Just a strike to move the count to 2-1 here with 1 out. Top of the 5th inning. The Red Wings have put up a number on the board in every single inning of this ball game.
That pitch misses. Counts at 3-1 now to Ray Ortiz, the leadoff hitter. The 3-1 pitch. Swung on, popped up into center field there. That one into deep center field. Whitley trails and makes the grab at the wall for the second out. As Whitley was trailing on that one. That one got out to deep center field.
Looks like that one carried a little bit.
As that'll now bring up the shortstop. Number 3, Max Hittman, 1 for 1. Doubled and came around to score in the first and scored on walks in both the third and fourth innings.
So Deere's got a man on first and 2 outs here to work with. Has done his job quite well thus far. So he'll look to get Newark out of this inning with a goose egg on the Red Wings side of the board. As this first pitch will miss low.
Counts at 1-0 now.
1-0 count, 2 down. And Deere kicks and delivers. This one up and in.
Counts at 2-0 now. Deere to Max Hittman.
Frenchie, any plans for the weekend?
Nothing other than being right here at Colburn Park.
Wonderful. That sounds like a fun weekend to me.
Always is, as there's only a week left in the season, kind of trying to figure out what I'm going to do for the last month or so.
It's getting a little sad over here.
Definitely teary eyes for Frenchie.
As Angelo Deere is filling it up. Hits a curveball and also dots up a fastball in there to move the count to 2-2. And Deere kicks. Gives him the slider off the end of the bat. Another good pitch from Deere.
Two balls, 2 strikes, 2 outs here in the top of the 5th inning. Just about at the halfway point here at Colburn Park. The 2-2 pitch from Deere. Swung on and missed. The curveball had him fooled, as that's the final out of the inning. The Red Wings get no runs on no hits, no errors, heading to the bottom of the 5th inning. The Red Wings lead the Pilots 9-3. We'll be right back here on Finger Lakes One Radio and the Newark Pilots YouTube channel.
Ferrara Lumber has been locally owned for 3 generations and is more than just a lumber and building supplier. Stop in on Bayard Street in Seneca Falls to browse their full selection of power tools, hardware, lawn and garden, painting, and plumbing supplies, and talk to their experienced staff when planning your next home improvement project. And FingerLakes1.com, digital marketing, website development, hosting, multimedia production, and home of the most popular website and mobile app in the Finger Lakes. Now, back to the game.
Yet again here at Colburn Park for the bottom half of the 5th inning. The Pilots are going to be coming up to bat, as it looks to be Jake Given set to lead things off here for the Pilots.
Yes, sir.
Daly will be back out for his 5th inning of work. He throws his final warm-up pitch there. It'll be the UMass product, Jake Given, the usual catcher, extra hitter here tonight for the Pilots. The righty, big tall righty out of the right batter's box will step in to face Orion Daly here to lead off the bottom of the 5th inning.
Pilots trail by 6 here.
First pitch to Given, taken for a ball inside, counts at 1-0. As that one hit,
and gets
now we'll get
himself
in
a
there
single.
For a leadoff single for Jake Given, a little bloop single there.
Creeps just over the shortstop's head.
As that'll now bring up Aaron Whitley with no outs and a runner on first, and the Pilots looking to creep back into this one and play spoiler.
Definitely what you want to see with Given getting on, Whitley coming to the box. Pilots have their ducks in order here thus far. As Whitley will watch the first pitch for strike one. Count moves 0-1. Whitley has been 0-2 in his first 2 at-bats, but then he has worked the count to a full count both times. And might I add, has gotten on both times with a single and a walk. As this one is hit softly, it's going to be a lazy fly ball to relatively deep center for the first out. And with Whitley down, that'll leave Given at first, and the man behind the dish coming to the plate, that's Greg Kopp.
So an F8 there for Aaron Whitley. That'll bring up Greg Kopp with 1 out and a runner on first here in the bottom half of the 5th inning. As Kopp will step in.
The strong lefty kicks around the dirt, looking to do some damage here, as this one is hacked and foul tipped to the backstop to move this count to no balls and 1 strike.
No balls, 1 strike, 1 out there to Greg Kopp. 0 for 2 on the night. 6-3 ground out in the first and a pop out to the second baseman.
This one is swung on late, going to go into foul territory. Ortiz trying to track this one down, but runs out of room. So
it's at 0-2.
Kopp getting down to an 0-2 count early here with 1 down. And our buddy Jake Given still playing at first. See what the Pilots can do here.
No balls, 2 strikes, 1 out here. Given over there on first for the Pilots. Red Wings lead the Pilots 9-3 here, bottom of the 5th inning. The pitch there misses away. That'll put the count at 1-2 now.
Bullpen's starting to get warmed up for Geneva. Looks like Bruno Sturgill out of Delaware State getting warmed up.
1-2 pitch fouled into the Geneva bullpen there, down the third base line. So we'll do the 1-2 again.
Kopp doing a good job of spoiling some good pitches on the outer half of the plate here.
Bottom of the third in Utica, I believe that's incorrect because they've been bottom of the third for a while. But last I see, it's 3-0 Mohawk Valley.
1 ball, 2 strikes, 1 out here. Greg Kopp steps back in. Jake Given on first, 1 gone. The 1-2 pitch yet again. Slider gets away from him. That'll move the count to 2-2.
So Greg Kopp not going down without a fight here. Evens up the count. Chokes up on the bat a tad and will look to find his way on here. Yeah, as Givens is checked over there at first base.
Two balls, 2 strikes, 1 out here. Kopp will step back in.
As the sun is down here at Colburn. This
Kopp hits
one
that
is
one.
lined up the middle. It'll get through. And Kopp with a ground ball single up the middle. That'll move Givens over to second. He'll stay planted at first. It'll be 1 down with Michael Doyle coming to the box. The Division I product out of New Jersey Institute of Technology. The Red Wings will have a quick little chat before they face the hot bat of Mike Doyle.
Mike Doyle will step in for the Pilots with an opportunity. 1 gone, runners on first and second. We'll see what Doyle can do here. Pilots looking to get back in this game. They trail by 6 runs, 9-3 here in the bottom of the 5th with 1 out.
And Frenchie, 6 runs, you know, it does seem like a big deficit, but with the way the Pilots can swing it and with the way they can play some defense, you know, it's not impossible.
And typically for the Pilots, when they score runs, they typically score them in bunches.
They do, like grapes. So
As
Doyle gets comfy in the box as he'll find his first pitch, and he'll watch it go by, up and in for ball 1.
1 ball, no strikes now. Looks like there's some action down there in the Red Wings bullpen as Not sure how much longer they're going to let Orion Daly go. One ball,
Daly
no strikes here.
working into a little bit of trouble here as he'll kick and deliver. And Doyle will put a good hit on this one, and
That
it
one's
is
going to get
over the left fielder's head.
1 run will score.
Two
As
runs
Greg
will
Kopp is
score.
going to round third. He'll head home. Doyle's going to head all the way to third base.
And get
with
a load of
stand-up
this,
triple.
folks.
A 2 RBI stand-up triple.
Michael
for Michael
Doyle
Doyle.
with a little bit of a Newark Pilots signature moment. 2-run score, and the Pilots are only trailing by 4.
And look at this. Now we bring up Hazel Martinez.
And the Red Wings say, we've seen enough. Looks like Daly's night is going to come to an end as the handshake is given. And Hazel Martinez is licking his chops right now as the Red Wings pull out another arm of the pen. We'll see what they're doing here as the Lots trail by 4 here at beautiful Colburn Park.
We'll be right back. Here at Colburn Park, pitching change for the Red Wings, as it will be Bruno Sergel, number 17 out of Delaware State University, will step up to face Hazel Martinez. First pitch inside. Martinez moving his feet out of the way there. Counts at 1-0. I don't know what it is about Hazel, but it seems like a lot of pitches go in there near Hazel's feet.
He's a tough batter to pitch to. You know, if you put anything near the zone, there's a chance it's going to be hit and hit far. So definitely someone you got to be careful with in the box.
As Hazel Martinez,
with a nice hitter's count, 2-0. And now 3-0 as Martinez moving around in the box.
So 1 out here after the 2 RBI triple from Mike Doyle. Mike Doyle sits on third, 90 feet away from making this a 9-6 ball game. And definitely the guy you want up at Hazel Martinez, who leads the Pilots in RBI.
Martinez is no stranger to putting the ball in the play as he takes a big hack to move this one on to 3-1. He got the green light there from head coach Steve. And Martinez will look at ball 4.
That one's actually in there for a strike on the outer half of the plate.
And you know what? The umpiring in this league makes me angry sometimes as the count moves full. That's all I'm going to say about that. As
Hazel
this one
Martinez
is hit
ropes that
hard.
one into right field. Right fielder makes the grab, but that one looks to be deep enough to score Mike Doyle, so it'll be a sacrifice fly, and the run will score. The Pilots now only trail by 3.
So it might not have been the result Hazel wanted, but he gets home a big run.
So a 3-run inning here for the Pilots. That'll bring up Kobe Menser with 2 outs, and we'll see if the Pilots have some more 2-out magic.
Pilots not going out without a fight here. And they are trying their very best to defend home turf here against the Red Wings, as Mentzner will look at this one for strike one. Apparently it got the outside corner of the plate. And the curveball will miss low by the feet of Kobe. Count moves to 11 here, 1-1 count, 2 down. The Pilots have put together back-to-back innings of runs scored.
1-1 pitch, misses high, counts at 2-1 now.
This is a game that this score is starting to get closer. That Geneva needs to win, if you would imagine. They want to secure that third playoff spot a little bit longer.
So Mentzner
They're tied for the third with Auburn.
takes a big hack at a low and inside pitch. It's fouled back to move this count to 2-2.
Yeah, 2 balls, 2 strikes, 2 outs here in the bottom of the 5th inning. Kobe Mentzner will step back in. Pilots putting 3 on the board this inning. They now trail only by 3, 9-6 on the scoreboard.
This is shaping up to be not too bad of a ball game here, Frenchie, as the curveball is not snapped on enough. Count will move full. 3-2 count to Mentzner.
3 balls, 2 strikes, full count now.
Has been another main struggle point going forward.
So full count to number 3, and this one is swung, hit hard, and it's going to get down past a diving shortstop.
So a 2-out single there for Kobe Mentzner, and that'll now bring up Ty Morgan, as Morgan's 1 for 2 on the night with a strikeout and a single.
And Newark is just a hit behind the Red Wings. It's not like the bats have gone dormant tonight. They are there, and they are swinging as they always do. Mentzner stays hot as Ty Morgan.
First pitch swinging there from Morgan, popped up foul.
0-1 count here to the New Jersey native. Ty with another hack, and this one is fouled back once again, so count moves to 0-2 as Morgan will look to keep this Pilots inning going.
TJ Werner sits on deck if Morgan can find a way to get on base here. 0-2 pitch.
Runner goes.
Swung on
and
a hit to
Ty
the third baseman, who fields and flips over to first base. Search makes the catch. So a 5-3 ground out to end the 5th inning for the Pilots, but not before the Pilots pick up 3 more. They now trail 9-6. I'm Kyle French.
And I'm Chris Lowe.
We'll be right back on Finger Lakes One Radio and the Newark Pilots YouTube channel.
Ferrara Lumber has been locally owned for 3 generations and is more than just a lumber and building supplier. Stop in on Bayard Street in Seneca Falls to browse their full selection of power tools, hardware, lawn and garden, painting, and plumbing supplies, and talk to their experienced staff when planning your next home improvement project. And FingerLakes1.com, digital marketing, website development, hosting, multimedia production, and home of the most popular website and mobile app in the Finger Lakes. Now, back to the game.
We are back here on Finger Lakes One Radio as Nick Searce steps into the box here. Angelo Deere still on the bump for the Pilots as he kicks, delivers, will miss just a bit outside to move the count to 1-0.
As we're back here at Colburn Park, 2 straight balls to the leadoff batter, Nick Searce, here in the top of the 6th inning.
As Angelo Deere will miss outside once again, it'll move this count to 3-0. As it might be a smart move just to be careful with Searce in the box.
Yeah, definitely 7 total home runs on the summer. The 3-0 pitch misses again, so a 4-pitch leadoff walk for Nick Searce, as that'll bring up the extra hitter number 1, Shane Dukes. Dukes 1 for 3 on the night thus far, 5-3 ground out in the first, flew out to left field in the third, and singled in the fourth and was left on base. Came in tonight batting .380 for this Red Wings team.
So Deere is going to look to roll something here after a leadoff 4-pitch walk.
As first pitch misses for a ball, counts at 1-0.
Curveball just misses a tad high there for Deere. He kicks. This one is fouled back.
As that'll put the count at 1-1 now.
Foul to the bullpen, pardon me. That's right, Frenchie. Deere does a good job even up this count. Looking to put up back-to-back zeros. Keep these Pilots knocking at the door.
1-1. That pitch in there for a strike. Counts at 1-2 now.
Deere kicks for the 1-2 count. This one low in the dirt.
That'll push the count even, 2-2 now. 2 balls, 2 strikes, no outs. Searce over there on first base for the Red Wings across the board. 9 runs, 10 hits, no errors for the Red Wings. And for the Pilots, 6 runs, 9 hits, 1 error. The 2-2 pitch. Good breaking ball there from Angelo Deere. Had Shane Dukes swinging out of his shoes for the first out of the inning.
Angelo Deere with a great sequence of pitches there. Breaks the slider, falls right off the other half of the plate, and he gets a big first out here in the top of the 6th.
As that will bring up Harrison Treble, the designated hitter number 36 for the Red Wings tonight. He will step in. First pitch to him. Taken for strike 1. Counts at 0-1. And thus far on the night for Treble, 1 for 3. Flew out to center in the first. Single with an RBI and came around to score in the third. And in the 4th inning, reached down an E4 RBI and was left on base.
Deere kicks. And another one swung on and missed.
Deere.
So Angelo quickly moves to get this batter to 0-2.
Yeah, no balls, 2 strikes, 1 out, CeeLo. And Searce over there on first as Deere coming around these last 2 batters. The 0-2 pitch
Kicks.
just misses off the outer half of the plate.
A great curveball out of the hands of Deere there. Really looked like it got a lot of plate, but looks like it'll just miss outside. And this one will miss a tad inside. So 2-2 count as this one gets behind Deere, and Cersei is going to think of running, but he won't do it, and he won't test the arm of Whitley. A little bit of sloppy baseball by the Pilots. It's all good, though, as no harm, no foul for the Pilots, and Deere will make his way back to the mound. He's got a batter to get out.
2 balls, 2 strikes, 1 out here. 2. Harrison Treble, the 2-2 pitch. Bounce in the dirt. That'll push the count full at 3-2. Top of the 6th inning. Pilots trail by 3, 9-6 to the Geneva Red Wings. Red Wings need a win here if they want to hold 3rd place there in the standings. As a loss here would push them to 4th, or a tie for 4th, I believe, with Elmira and Jamestown.
It'll be ball 4 as the Red Wings will put A runner on first and second with one down.
As that'll now bring up the catcher, number 31, Nick Castellana. 1 for 2 on the night. Singled and scored in the second, walked and scored in the third, and struck out swinging in his last at-bat in the 4th inning. He came in tonight batting .272 for this Red Wings team, as he will step in to face Angelo Deere here in the top of the 6th with Surs on second and Treble on first. Castellana's in the batter's box to face Deere. First pitch of the AB. Thought about it, pulled it back for a ball. Counts at 1-0.
Deere not a stranger to work backwards in counts. We'll start you off with a slider or a changeup. Definitely has his fair share of strikeouts because of it.
Doyle fields that one at third and throws over to first. That one's going to be an E5. The runner's going to advance to third, and we're going to see if they send him home. They're going to hold him at third base, as that was Treble. So official scoring there will be 5 unassisted on the out, then an E5 runner's advance on the E5.
So it works out for the Pilots as, while the runner did advance to second, no one scored, and Doyle was able to get that second out via the force out at third base. So Angelo Deere will continue to work here. No runs scoring as of yet, and 2 men down. That'll be the Pilots' second error of the night. Red Wings still yet to make their first error. As Angelo Deere pours it in for the first strike, count is 0-1. Curveball, or slider, might I say, is swung on and missed. Great pitch there by Angelo Deere, as he's just a pitch away from getting out of this thing with no harm done, as he sets, kicks, and this curveball is fouled back. So Angelo hoping for a big swing and miss here. And Pilot Nation is as well. As this one is going to be hit, and it will find the hole in between third and short.
1 run will score. The runner heads to the plate. Good throw there. Guns him out at the plate. As a cannon there from Kobe Menser only allows 1 run to score as they catch the base runner, Nick Castellana, gunned out at home. Kobe Menser with a cannon out there, but not before the Red Wings score 1 more run. They lead 10-6, heading to the bottom of the 6th inning. What a play there by Kobe Menser. We'll be right back on Finger Lakes One Radio and the Newark Pilots YouTube channel.
Generations Bank has been serving the financial needs of the Finger Lakes region since 1870. Generations combines the best of modern banking with dedication to our local communities. Whether you're looking for checking, savings, a mortgage, home improvement loan, you name it, we have what you need. Visit us at mygenbank.com. Generations Bank, member FDIC and equal housing lender.
DeSanto. Who cooks your holiday dinners, heats your hot tub, keeps that patio warm on a chilly night, grills all of your backyard barbecues, and heats your home? DeSanto Propane is always there for you. From the kitchen to the basement to the backyard, propane is a trusted and reliable energy source that is used year-round by more than 60 million Americans. And each day, more and more people choose DeSanto Propane for their home. For 80 years, DeSanto Propane is 4 generations strong as a trustworthy family-owned business with unmatched customer service. Go online at DeSantoPropane.com or call toll-free 1-800-752-45.
As we are back here at Colburn Park, it'll be TJ Werner leading things off for the Pilots in the bottom of the 6th inning. And let's just talk about that play there to end the inning. Last inning.
Big play out of Kobe
RBI
Bensner.
single there for the Geneva Red Wings. 1 run scored, and the second runner, Nick Castellana, gets hosed out at home on the cannon throw from left field. 7-2 the official scoring on that putout by Kobe Menser. What a great play out there by the Union College product to end the inning.
You know, I have a feeling that there are going to be plenty more runs scored during this game. So, you know, you got to take what you can get. And the fact that Kobe made that big play to take one off the board for the Red Wings, has the potential to be a game changer as we move into the latter innings.
As that pitch in there for a strike. Counts at 1-1 now. 1-1 pitch swung on, popped foul. That'll put the count at 1-2. As that's Bruno Sergel back out there for his second inning of work for the Red Wings.
Pilots have scored in 2 consecutive innings, looking to make that a 3rd straight now as TJ Werner, number 8, will watch ball 2.
Misses for a ball. Counts at 2-2. TJ Werner, 1 for 2 on the night, flew out to left in the second. Single with an RBI, but left on base in the 4th. As the 2-2 pitch to him, misses low. That'll push the count full 3-2. A lot of full counts tonight for this Pilots team.
Certainly.
Making these Red Wings pitchers work.
Tons of full counts. Nobody's going down easy here as Werner gives this one a ride, but it will be very left of left field. Count remains 3-2 with nobody out.
3 balls, 2 strikes, no outs. TJ Werner will step back in. Red Wings lead the Pilots 10-6 across the board. 10 runs, 11 hits, no errors for the Red Wings. As that pitch swung on is going to be hit to the third baseman, Ortiz, who's been busy tonight. He'll throw over to Circe at first. Another 5-3 ground out for the Pilots. As that'll now bring up the right fielder, number 14, Alex Duffy. As Duffy will step up. RBI single in his last AB for the Pilots.
Duffy's had some good swings as of late. Like I said, new pants. He is a bat that the Pilots really need in there.
First pitch swinging, that one's going to be fouled off down the third baseline, out of play.
It'll be Werner, Duffy, and Boltman to lead things off in the home half of the 6th for the Pilots.
So Duffy dealing with a 0-1 count here. And fouls another one back. It'll be an 0-2 count.
No balls, 2 strikes to Alex Duffy. 1 gone here in the bottom of the 6th. Pilots trail 10-6 by 4 runs. As it'll be Gage Boltman awaiting on deck for the Pilots. The product from Oklahoma East Central University.
So Duffy chokes up. And the curveball will miss high. So 1-2 count now to number 14. As the Pilots trail by 4 here.
1-2 pitch upstairs, really high.
Looks like Sergel lost his footing there on the mound a little bit as he'll do some rearranging to the bump. And Duffy now working with the 2-2 count.
2 balls, 2 strikes, 1 out here. Alex Duffy will step back in. The pitch from Sergel misses inside. That'll put the count full at 3-2. So another full count, CeeLo.
Another full count, Frenchie. I don't think I've seen a game with more full counts than this one. There have been a lot. As Duffy will watch this one in the dirt and find his way on.
So that's a 6-pitch walk for Alex Duffy, and that'll now bring up the designated hitter, Gage Boltman from East Central University. Plays under former Pilots head coach Ryan Greisman.
Ryan Greisman, if you're watching, we miss you, buddy. Hope everything is doing very well out there in Oklahoma.
As Gage Boatman will step in to face Sergel with one gone. Alex Duffy over there on first. Boatman 0 for 2 thus far here tonight. Flew out to center in the third. First pitch just above the letters. Counts at 1-0. And in the fourth inning, grounded out 5-4 to end the inning.
So it seems to me Sergel has had a little bit of a bad habit of missing up this inning as
Pickoff
he
attempt.
checks Duffy back. So we'll see if he can make some adjustments here. Still plenty of breathing room here for the Red Wings as there's one down and a 4-run insurance lead as this one will paint the outside corner. Boatman will watch this one to even up the count at 1-1.
Yeah, that pitch taken for a strike there. That'll put the count 1 ball, 1 strike, 1 out here. Bottom of the 6th inning. Pilots looking to put some more runs on the board. The 1-1 pitch taken for strike 2. So back-to-back strikes taken by Boatman. And he falls behind in the count 1-2.
Boatman sporting a little bit of a grin in the box. Not sure he liked that call. Doesn't surprise me. The umps in this league have been nothing short of, well, atrocious.
Pickoff attempt again will keep Duffy close over there at first base. Duffy does have speed, but not often do you see him utilize it on the base pass for stolen bases, I should say.
If he needs to turn it on, he sure can, as Boatman flicks the bat out. It won't be enough, though, as Sergel finds himself with a strikeout.
And that'll now bring up the extra hitter, Jake Given, as Given will step in. Given singled in his last at-bat for the Pilots.
We'll see if he can stay hot with a little 2-out magic here. The bottom half of the 6th.
And if Given can find a way to get on base, the dangerous hitting Aaron Whitley awaits on deck for the Pilots. As first pitch misses inside, counts at 1-0. No action down there in the Geneva pen just yet, and no action in the Pilots pen either, so it looks like both pitchers in to stay for the time being.
Both pitchers doing their job and doing it well. As Given we'll watch this one for strike 2. Clips the outside corner of the plate. Strike 1, pardon me. With 2 down. Sergel kicks, fires, and this one is fouled back right by the press box. Count will stay at 12.
1 ball, 2 strikes, 2 outs here.
And Given gets
Gets
a
a
little
good
bit of a
bat
charge
on
into
that.
this ball.
Center fielder makes the grab on the run for the 3rd out of the inning. So the Pilots put up no runs, no hits, no errors. 1 runner left on base. Heading to the top of the 7th, the Red Wings lead the Pilots 10-6. We'll be right back on Finger Lakes One Radio and the Newark Pilots YouTube channel.
Get the insurance you need from the people you know at Finger Lakes Partners Insurance. The Finger Lakes Insurance Agency for your home, auto, or business with locations in Geneva, Victor, and Waterloo. Get a no-obligation quote today at fingerlakesinsurance.com.
DeSanto. Who cooks your holiday dinners, heats your hot tub, keeps that patio warm on a chilly night, grills all of your backyard barbecues, and heats your home? DeSanto Propane is always there for you. From the kitchen to the basement to the backyard, propane is a trusted, reliable energy source that is used year-round by more than 60 million Americans. And each day, more and more people choose DeSanto Propane for their home. For 80 years, DeSanto.
And we are back here yet again, Colburn Park, top of the 7th inning, as the Geneva Red Wings are coming out to bat. They lead the Newark Pilots 10-6. It will be Brandon Gelpe, the center fielder, number 4, leading things off here for the Red Wings in the top of the 7th inning, as Gelpe, 0 for 2 on the night, flew out to left field in the second, sacrifice fly with an RBI in the third, and struck out swinging back in the fourth. First pitch to him.
Angelo Deere in for another inning of work as he gets a swing and a miss to move the count to 0-1. Off to the start you want.
As still no one out there in the pen for the Pilots. 0-1 pitch, swung on and popped up into right field. Alex Duffy underneath it has a beat, makes the play for the first out of the inning. So an F9 there for Brandon Gelpe, as that'll now bring up the right fielder, number 23, Mike Gorham. Left on base in all 3 ABs thus here tonight. Walked in the second and the third, and singled in the fifth. So he will come up 1 for 1 tonight. Came in tonight batting .307 for the Red Wings. He will step in from the left side of the batter's box. Favorable matchup for him.
So 2 pitches, 2 outs here for Angelo Deere in the top of the 7th. This
First
one.
pitch swinging.
And
it's an
another
F9 again.
F9 to Alex Duffy.
And that is the second out of the inning. So CeeLo kind of predicting it before it happens there. 2 pitches, 2 outs before it even happened. As that'll now bring up the second baseman, number 11, Charlie Furlong. 1 for 3 on the night. Singled with an RBI, left on base in the second. Flew out to left in the third and flew out to Alex Duffy and right in the fifth. So he will step in. 1 for 3 on the night in the 10 hole for this Red Wings team.
So quickly 2 down.
First pitch from Deere, swung on and missed. Good pitch there from Angelo Deere.
Deere really filling up the zone. It's looking like things are clicking and firing on all cylinders here on the bump right now for him. As the count is 0-1, he'll kick, fire, and another pitch that will groove its way over the wide of the plate. Count quickly moves to 0-2. As we'll see what Angelo has up his sleeve here. And a little bit of an off speed that will go foul. So count stays 0-2.
No balls, 2 strikes yet again. The 0-2 pitch misses just inside, counts at 1-2 now.
Good pitch there, but just a tad too inside. As Deere will give it a go again with a 1-2 count. Kicks, fires, and this one is going to be a fly ball. Will it get down?
That one will get in for a base hit. A little bloop single there for Charlie Furlong.
Just out of the reach of TJ Werner.
For his second hit of the night. That'll bring up Ray Ortiz, and the leadoff hitter 0 for 4 on the night. Strikeout in the first, 1-3 ground out in the second. Struck out swinging in the fourth and flew out to center in the fifth.
So that'll be the 12th hit of the game for the Red Wings. As Deere kicks and fires, and this one is smoked foul just to the left of the third base bag. As Ortiz takes a good hack, but the count will move to 0-1. 2 still down here in the top of the 7th. As Angelo Deere working with Greg Kopp. This one is going to be lined right to Ty Morgan. And Angelo Deere continues to work. The Pilots down 4. Can they make a run against the Red Wings as we move closer to the 9th? I'm Chris Lowe with Kyle French on Finger Lakes One Radio and Newark Pilots YouTube channel. We'll be back shortly after the break.
As we are back here at Colburn Park, it'll be Aaron Whitley leading things off here for the Pilots. In the bottom of the 7th inning, Whitley will step in for the Pilots to face Sergel in his 3rd inning of work here. As Bruno Sergel comes back out to face Whitley, first pitch to him, misses low, counts at 1-0 now. And Whitley 1 for 2 on the night. Singled and scored in the first, walked and was left on base in the 3rd, and flew out to deep center field in the 5th inning. The 1-0 pitch to him. Swung on a hit back up the middle. That one will get through for a leadoff single for Aaron Whitley. And picking up where he left off, another hit for him. And Whitley's going to advance into second, as that'll now bring up Greg Kopp. As Whitley heads to second base, caught the Geneva team napping there. As Greg Kopp, first pitch to him, taken for a strike. Counts at 0-1. No balls, 1 strike, no outs. The 0-1 pitch misses low, counts at 1-1 now. 1 ball, 1 strike, no outs here.
Hoping that does not happen again this time around, but we'll see. The 1-1 from Sergel.
1-1 pitch, popped foul. Counts at 1-2 now. One ball, 2 strikes, no outs here. Bottom of the 7th inning.
Two-game win streak. Trying to make it 3 in a row. Taking down Newark tonight.
1 ball, 2 strikes, no outs here. Aaron Whitley on second base. Greg Kopp in the batter's box as Mike Doyle awaits on deck. Pilots looking to get closer here. The 1-2 pitch misses inside. That one's going to get to the backstop. So a pass ball there as Whitley's going to round third base.
With nobody out, so more frustration, and it's not just there's somebody sort of over the bullpen for the Red Wings. Wouldn't be surprised if that's 8 or 8. Yes, that's who
As Whitley advances on the pass ball there. He's at third base now.
So the Pilots knocking on the door here, trying to cut the lead to 3 here with a man on third.
2 balls, 2 strikes, no outs. Greg Kopp in the batter's box. Mike Doyle awaits on deck. The 2-2 pitch swung on, fouled off into the screen here. We'll do the 2-2 again.
Kopp doing a good job of spoiling that pitch. Always a tough out, and a big bat in the lineup as he's looking to put something in play here.
That one swung on and hit, foul again, so we'll do the 2-2 again. As 6 total pitches thus far this at bat for Kopp. Looks like there is someone warming up down there in the Geneva pen. That appears to be number 9, as that will be Aiden Reagan, as he's come on in relief in almost every time the Pilots have played the Red Wings.
No action in the Pilot bullpen as it's looking like Angelo Deere will get the ball for another one.
He's going to get to the backstop. Whitley's going to head home. A wild pitch there will score a run.
So Aaron Whitley finds his way on, and Greg Kopp finds his way to a full count here as the Pilots cut it to 3. Now with a full count to Greg Kopp and nobody on base.
3 balls, 2 strikes, no outs here. Greg Kopp will step back in the batter's box for the Pilots. And the Pilots got a chance to play spoiler here.
They sure do.
The full count pitch. Swung on and hit. That one's going to bounce off his glove. He fields it and throws it to first. A 4-3 ground out for Greg Kopp.
That's a good play on a hard hit ball. As the Pilots swing into their first out. That'll bring up number 4, Michael Doyle.
As Mike Doyle will step in for the Pilots. 2 RBI triple in his last AB back in the 5th inning. As he will step up to face Sergel here. First pitch from him, taken for a strike.
That one will clip the upper half of the zone.
Counts at 0-1.
Doyle chops this one, and it's going to be left at the third base side, going to be foul. So 2 strikes, no balls now on Doyle. As one man is down here in the bottom half of the 7th.
No balls, 2 strikes, 1 out here to Mike Doyle. Hazel Martinez awaits patiently on deck. If Doyle can find a way to get on base, would be very ideal for the Pilots. 0-2 pitch to Doyle. Misses. Bounced in the dirt. Counts at 1-2 now.
Doyle swings at that one, and it'll be strike 3. As that'll bring up Hazel Martinez, number 24, who has a lined single tonight and a sac fly as well. And Sergel's got to be happy there to get a big second out.
Hazel Martinez will step in. With 2 outs here in the bottom of the 7th inning, Pilots have struck this inning yet again. They trail by 3 runs now, 10-7. First pitch to him, swung on and popped up into left field. Left fielder doesn't have to move much underneath it and makes the grab for the final out of the inning. The Pilots score 1 run. Aaron Whitley comes around to score on the wild pitch. Heading to the top of the 8th, the Red Wings lead the Pilots 10-7. We'll be right back on Finger Lakes One Radio and the Newark Pilots YouTube channel.
Generations Bank has been serving the financial needs of the Finger Lakes region since 1870. Generations combines the best of modern banking with dedication to our local communities. Whether you're looking for checking, savings, a mortgage, home improvement loan, you name it, we have what you need. Visit us at mygenbank.com. Generations Bank, member FDIC and equal housing lender.
And we are back here at Colburn Park. Geneva Red Wings coming up to bat here in the top of the 8th inning, as it will be Max Hittman leading things off here for the Red Wings. Now batting the shortstop, number 3, Max Hittman.
So Angelo Deere out here for another inning of work. He's done quite well, as he'll look to keep the strikes coming. See, kicks, fires.
First
This
pitch.
one's line right back up the middle. It'll be a single.
So a first pitch single there for the Geneva Red Wings. And it does look like there is some action now down there in the Pilots bullpen, as that appears it could be Ethan Rembish. Now batting the first baseman, number 34, Nick Searce.
I'm trying to get a good view of who that might be in the Pilots bullpen.
As that's either Ethan Rembish or Price Dobby. I can't see a number down there, but height-wise, it looks like it's Rembish.
Or Aiden McGee.
Definitely not Aiden. Aiden McGee's a lefty.
Okay. Well, you know what? It could be Remish. As Deere puts that one in the dirt. And this count will even up at 1-1. Another good cop block behind the dish.
1 ball, 1 strike, no outs here. Max Hittman on first. Nick Searce in the batter's box. Pilots got to be careful to him, as he is always a threat to hit the long ball. And just like that, he fouls that one off. That'll move the count to 1-2.
And you know, it's looking like it could be Rembish in the bullpen for the Pilots. And if that's the case, he is a fantastic pitcher, as this one is hit high and far. And that is going to be a can of corn off the bat of Searce.
Can of corn there for Nick Searce. F9 for the first out. Alex Duffy makes the play. That'll bring up the extra hitter, number 1, Shane Dukes. As Dukes, 1 for 4 on the night. 5-3 ground out in the first. Flew out to left in the 7th.
If that is the case, and that's Rembish in the pen, you know, that's a big arm for the Pilots to have tonight, and could definitely help the Pilots out tremendously, not just tonight, but for the rest of the season, depending on how long he will be up here for, as this one is lined to right field, but it's right to Alex Duffy, as it'll be another can of corn. Deere, after letting on the first batter via single, has worked quite nicely to get 2 quick outs. So 2 down, man on first, here in the top half of the 8th. As Deere kicks and delivers, and this one is going to be fouled back over the heads of the third base side.
No balls, 1 strike, 2 outs here.
Deere kicks, and this one will get the middle of the plate. A good pitch there by Angelo Deere to move this one to 0-2. Just a pitch away from sending the Pilots back in the box.
And CeeLo, if Deere gets through this batter right here to end the inning, you bring him out next inning?
I'm bringing him out next inning. You know, Angelo is someone who really can pitch well off of motion, and if he's rolling, let him roll.
1 ball, 2 strikes, 2 outs here. The 1-2 pitch. Swung on and popped up. Alex Duffy having a busy night out
Be a
there.
tough play.
TJ Werner can't make the play.
It will fall.
That'll be a base hit, and the runner will advance to third.
So Deere doing a very good job of getting weak contact. Just hit to a very unfortunate part of the ballpark, just out of the reach of Werner and just out of the reach of Duffy. As the Pilots now looking to get out of this little bit of a shaky situation, first and third here. No balls, no strikes.
As that'll bring up Nick Castellana. Singled and scored in the second, walked and scored in the third, struck out swinging in the fourth, and reached on a fielder's choice in the sixth. And don't forget, he was gunned out 7-2 on that great play to end the inning by Kobe Menser back in the 6th inning.
As Deere misses just a tad outside for the first pitch. It's going to be a 1-0 count. Kicks, fires. The runner's going. It looks like he lost his footing, though. It'll be a 2-0 count as this one missed a tad low. Two-0 count.
As Castellana steps back in. 2-0 pitch misses in the dirt. Good stop there from Kopp to save a run.
So 3-0. Deere does have a base open here.
As it looks like the head coach, Daniel Steve, signaling down there towards the bullpen.
Telling his pitchers to get going a little bit as Angelo brings the count to 3-1. Grooves one right down the pipe. So a hitter's count here for the Red Wings. And Deere looking to fill up his zone, and this one will miss outside. So the bases will load with 2 outs here. Cole Fleming, the lefty, coming into the box now. Looking to extend this Red Wing lead to a number beyond 3.
As Cole Fleming will step in. 2 for 3 on the night. Double and 2 RBIs in the third.
He's been swinging a hot bat.
And singled with an RBI back in the 6th.
So Deere working from the stretch now. Kicks, and this one is hit hard but hit way foul. So a long strike as Deere gets ahead. Count will be 0-1.
A 1 pitch misses for a ball. Counts at 1-1 now.
Deere collects. Kicks. And this one, Deere doing a little bit of painting as this one was perfectly placed on that outside corner.
Yeah, it's 1 ball, 2 strikes, 2 outs now.
And Deere, once again, the pitch away from getting out of this. Let's see, as he kicks.
1-2 pitch popped up, foul. We'll do the 1-2 again.
So Deere going to give this 1-2 count a go once again. He'll kick, fire, and this one is blooped, foul. So we'll go to this 1-2 count. We'll give it a try a third time. As it is 78 degrees and clear here in beautiful Newark, New York, a good night for baseball. And Deere puts this one right down the pipe. Fleming didn't like the call, but he will be caught window shopping as the Pilots get out of the inning with a goose egg on the board, and they'll head to the box. I'm with Kyle French. I'm Chris Lowe, proudly reporting for Finger Lakes One Radio. Pilots YouTube channel. We'll be right back.
Get the insurance you need from the people you know at Finger Lakes Partners Insurance. The Finger Lakes Insurance Agency for your home, auto, or business with locations in Geneva, Victor, and Waterloo. Get a no-obligation quote today at fingerlakesinsurance.com.
Who cooks your holiday dinners, heats your hot tub, keeps that patio warm on a chilly night, grills all of your backyard barbecues, and heats your home?
As we are back here at Colburn Park, it'll be Kobe Menser leading things off here for the Pilots in the bottom of the 8th. Now the Pilots trail by 3 runs, 10-7 here.
Looking to get something going.
As it's Sergel back out there for another inning of work for the Red Wings. First pitch in there for a strike to Menser. Counts at 0-1. Sergel back out there for his 3rd inning of work.
As Kobe will take that one up and in for the first ball of the at-bat. Count will move to 1-1.
Following today, they'll be home against Auburn tomorrow, and then they'll have 2 days off before they take on Elmira in Dunfield.
This one is delivered. It will be served into left, but not in enough to drop and not far enough to go over the head of the left fielder as Mensner flies out.
So an F7 for Kobe Menser to start out the inning here. That'll bring up your college teammate there, Ty Morgan. Ty Morgan will step in from Emerson College in Waldwick, New Jersey. He will step in to face Sergel with 1 gone here in the bottom of the 8th inning. And Ty Morgan 1 for 3 on the night with a single in the 4th. As first pitch swinging hits it right back up the middle.
There you go, Ty.
Another single for Ty Morgan. He's 2 for 4 on the night, and that'll bring up TJ Werner.
So, Ty, that's just what the doctor ordered. Gives Newark their 11th hit of the night. As TJ Werner, always dangerous. Hobbs in the box for the Pilots. Can they get something going here in the bottom half of the 8th? As Sergel is going to miss this one inside. Count is 1-0. As we'll see how selective Werner is. Pilots do need base runners as Sergel checks Morgan back at first.
That was a quick pickoff attempt. Just stepped on the rubber and tossed over real quickly. Counts at 1-0. TJ Werner in the batter's box. It'll be Alex Duffy on deck.
As Werner, might have thought that one was a tad bit high, but it will clip the upper and outer half of the plate for strike 1.
And if Werner can find a way to get on base there, that'll bring up the hot-hitting Alex Duffy.
As Morgan's going to go.
Stolen base there for Ty Morgan. He'll get into scoring position.
And it looks like that was a curveball that missed up. So Werner will get himself into a 2-1 count. Best case scenario thus far for the Pilots.
1 out here, 2 balls, 1 strike, 1 out. Werner in the batter's box. Ty Morgan on second. Alex Duffy in the on-deck circle. 2-1 pitch. Misses low. Counts at 3-1 now.
Misses low, 3-1. A big at-bat here for the Pilots. Opportunity to get that tying run to the dish and Alex Duffy. And this one's hit to the shortstop. Ty Morgan, a little bit of a pickle we got going on here.
As that will be a 6-5-4 there, out for Ty Morgan.
So counting a little bit of a jam there. Ty Morgan will be tagged for the second out of the inning for the Red Wings. Now Werner is planted at first, and Alex Duffy, the New Jersey native, heads to the box.
As Alex Duffy will step in. First pitch swinging from Duffy.
One is hit high. Looks to be playable and caught by the left fielder here. The Red Wings get out of this inning without allowing a run, despite the Ty Morgan single. So we'll see what the Pilots can do as a new pitcher is coming out, it appears. I'm Chris Lowe with Kyle French reporting for Finger Lakes One Radio and the Newark Pilots YouTube channel. We'll be back shortly.
Ferrara Lumber has been locally owned for 3 generations and is more than just a lumber and building supplier. Stop in on Bayard Street in Seneca Falls to browse their full selection of power tools, hardware, lawn and garden, painting, and plumbing supplies, and talk to their experienced staff when planning your next home improvement project. DeSanto Propane is 4 generations strong as a trustworthy family-owned business with unmatched customer service. Go online at DeSantoPropane.com for more info or call toll-free at 1-800-752-4574 today. Since 1937, the difference has been DeSanto Propane. Get the insurance you need from the people you know at Finger Lakes Partners Insurance. The Finger Lakes Insurance Agency for your home, auto, or business with locations in Geneva, Victor, and Waterloo. Get a no-obligation quote today at FingerLakesInsurance.com. Generations Bank has been serving the financial needs of the Finger Lakes region since 1870. Generations combines the best of modern banking with dedication to our local communities. Whether you're looking for checking, savings, a mortgage, home improvement loan, you name it, we have what you need. Visit us at mygenbank.com. Generations Bank, member FDIC and equal housing lender. Dr. Littlejohn, Dr. Barbie, and their outstanding orthodontic team share a common goal to ensure the overall wellness of each of their patients through their exceptional orthodontic care. Dr. Rod Littlejohn and Dr. Liz Barbie are proud to support our area high school athletes. Check out Dr. Rod and Dr. Liz online at littlejohnortho.com.
As we are back here at Colburn Park, I'm Kyle French with Chris Lowe here on FingerLakes1Radio.com and the Newark Pilots YouTube channel. Red Wings coming up to bat here in the top of the 9th inning. They lead the Pilots 10-7 across the board, 10 runs, 14 hits, no errors for the Red Wings, and for the Pilots, 7 runs on 11 hits, 2 errors. Leading things off for the Red Wings here in the top of the 9th inning will be the center fielder, number 4, Brandon Gelpe, the 8-hole hitter, 0 for 3 on the night. Fly out to left and right in the 2nd and 7th innings. Sacrifice fly to center in the 3rd, and a strikeout swinging in the 4th. So Gelpe will step in 0 for 3 to his belt for the night.
As a new pitcher, and Drake Sizemore takes the bump for the Pilots.
As Gelpe steps in, Drake Sizemore coming in to pitch for the Pilots. First pitch from him, misses high from with the fastball, counts at 1-0.
So Sizemore working with a 1-0 count. Kicks, fires, and this one is in the dirt. And Kopp Gets a chest on it. It'll be 2-1. 2-0, pardon me.
Last appearance against the Red Wings, he struggled.
2 balls, no strikes, no outs here. Top of the 9th inning. Red Wings lead the Pilots 10-7. Brandon Gelpe versus Drake Sizemore right now. Sizemore came in relief for Angelo Deere. Deere went 4 strong innings, excuse me.
Sizemore going to miss that one outside.
So 3 straight balls out of the pen for Drake Sizemore.
Coach Steve looking for 3 quick outs to get the Pilots back in the box here
Solidifies their playoff spot.
for some bottom half inning magic. As Sizemore delivers, and this will be a 4-pitch walk.
So a 4-pitch walk from Sizemore to the leadoff batter. That'll now bring up Mike Gorham, right fielder, number 23.
And it looks like Kopp wants to have a little talk here with Sizemore on the mound.
Looks like against Albany, Oneonta, or Mohawk Valley for the last 2 playoff spots.
Yeah, just a reminder, tomorrow is a home game.
As we take a quick look across the PGCBL, Elmira Pioneers defeat the Niagara Power 18-6. There at Sal in Niagara. In progress, the Boonville Baseball Club trail the Watertown Rapids 7-8. The Saugerty Stallions lead the Albany Dutchmen 8-4. And if the Dutchmen lose that game, I can imagine they'll be eliminated from playoff contention. The Mohawk Valley Diamond Dogs losing to the Utica Blue Sox 3-0, or winning against the Utica Blue Sox 3-0. Tarp Skunks leading the Muck Dogs 3-1, so a crucial game there for the Geneva Red Wings. Elmira Pioneers already picking up a win today as Gelpe,
This one is
that's
lined
Gorham,
into left center.
hits that one into the gap. The base runner trips up, and he's still going to get home,
Still will be able to have time to score.
as it's going to be an RBI triple there for Mike Gorham. And the Red Wings now lead 11-7.
So that one was hit very hard. Finds a gap in between left field and center over there, and that's Whitley and Mentzner.
And games tomorrow across the PGCBL, it will be Saugerties versus Glens Falls at Glens Falls.
Go Dragons.
The Auburn Doubledays take on the Geneva Red Wings tomorrow at McDonough in Geneva. The Tarp Skunks will be right here at Colburn Park, 5:05 start time against the Pilots. Elmira Pioneers versus the Oneonta Outlaws, and the Niagara Power will take on the Batavia Muck Dogs. So 3 big games tomorrow for Western Division playoff hopes, as Elmira needs a win against Oneonta, who currently holds that 4 seed over there in the East. I can't imagine Oneonta looking to give up any losses as they try and hold on to that 4th and final playoff spot over there. And the Tarp Skunks face the Pilots.
It's looking like umpires having a little bit of a conversation here with Sizemore, and also Piers Kopp might have needed a breather here for his, looks to be his hand, maybe his thumb. All appears to be well here, though, with a man on third. No down here. Sizemore working with a 1-0 count. Trying to get the Pilots back in the box here.
On a crucial error. And then in the top of the 8th, Batavia took on
Sizemore kicks and misses low and inside.
2 balls, no strikes.
maybe tie the game and force extras. But poor base running ended the
So the
game.
2-0 count
Lost 3-1.
will now move to 3-0, and it's a pass ball.
And a run's
Red
going to
Wings.
score there on the pass ball.
They're going to score with ease.
Gorham is now a 12-7 lead.
So that's going to move the score to
4 insurance runs for the Red
12-7.
In favor of the Geneva Red Wings.
And we're apologizing in advance for this scoreboard, folks. Frenchie has had issues with it all night. Nonetheless, 12-7. As Sizemore delivers the 3-0.
3-0 offering. Hits below 4.
And that's going to be ball 4 for another free bag for the Red Wings.
And they'll bring us back to the top of the order with Ray Ortiz. Ortiz 0 for 5 in the game. We'll have to change that up in this at bat. Geneva with 15 hits on 12 runs in the game.
Sizemore taking a moment to collect himself here as he gathers and will kick and deliver.
First pitch misses high, counts at 1-0.
An off speed that just didn't quite come back down. Sizemore, the big righty from Oklahoma, known for his sharp slider and firm fastball, and this one's going to catch the outside corner and even the count back to 1-1. He too will be attending East Central University with former Pilots head coach Brian Greisman at the helm of pitching coach. As this one going to be up and out. Count now 2-1 as Greg Kopp is working back there behind the dish.
Sizemore currently has been helping the Red Wings cause more than his own team's cause. And it's giving up 2 runs in the first 3 batters.
The quick move. Sizemore will check the runner.
Sizemore takes a look over at first base for a long.
Looking to limit the damage and not expand this 5-run deficit for the Pilots as Sizemore will kick, deliver, and this one will be low. That's going to bring the count to 3-1.
3 balls, 1 strike, no outs.
Red Wings have found themselves in a lot of hitters' counts these past few innings. Sizemore looking to change that.
3-1 pitch.
As this one will miss outside, and Ortiz will find his way to first via walk. It's now first and second, and Coach Steve looking to have a little bit of a mound chat. Still no action in the Pilot bullpen, but it does appear that possibly Aiden McGee, the lefty out of Union College, could be warming up with bands. But it looks that Sizemore's definitely staying in here. So he's going to try and find a way out of this little bit of a jam for himself, the Pilots.
No outs here. Bases loaded for Drake Sizemore.
What does the coach say to you when you're out there?
Relax, throw strikes.
What are you doing after the game?
Yeah. Also, if you're like, our coach is a pitcher, so like if you're doing something wrong, he'll be able to like tell, and he'll just give you a little bit of a mechanical advice. So Sizemore with a fresh count, new batter, kicks and delivers, and this one is right down the pipe. So it looks like the mound visit helped a bit as Sizemore gets off to an 0-1 start with third base open, nobody down. And there's another pitch. Swung on, tad late. It'll be a foul ball to the right of the first base bag. Count moving to 0-2. Sizemore made a good adjustment there. Let's see what he can do with the count in his favor. And the slider will miss outside.
1 ball, 2 strikes. Max Hitman steps in 2 for 3 on the night with a double and single to his ledger. Also has 2 walks in the 3rd and 4th.
The 1-2 from Sizemore, and this one gets the outside corner. It's a big strikeout out of the hand of Sizemore, and it's the first out for the Pilots in the top half of the 9. And now coming up is Nick Searce, first baseman for the Red Wings. Has had himself a nice little 3-for-4 night. Gonna look to do some more damage. A man on first and a man on second, but Sizemore looking to put a stop to that.
As Searce steps in, the first pitch misses on the outer edge of the plate. Counts at 1-0.
Just a bit outside there. Sizemore puts that one very inside, nearly hits Circe. Both runners will advance to second and third. And the count will advance to 2-0 as Sizemore looking to get back in the zone here with one man down.
The 2-0 pitch swung on and blooped there into right field. That one's going to get down. One run will score, as it'll be an RBI single there.
So the Red Wings pick up their 13th run of the night off of a bloop single from Circe. It'll also be their 16th hit of the night.
As they'll now bring up Shane Dukes for his 6th at-bat, 1 for 5 on the night with a single.
Ball's been flying pretty well tonight with 27 combined hits between both teams.
20 total runs as well. First pitch.
As
In there for a strike.
check swing. So Sizemore getting ahead for his second straight batter here. Count is 0-1. He'll kick, deliver again. And this one catches the outside corner. So quickly moving to 0-2 now for Sizemore. Red Wings have put up 3 here in the top of the 9th. And that one just a bit outside. Good spot there by Sizemore, but not good enough for our boys in blue behind the plate as the count moves to 1-2. This one is going to be lined, chopped off Sizemore. TJ will try to make a play, and it's going to be not in time. So a chopper off the body of Sizemore goes towards Werner. He tries to make a play, and it's simply not in time. So the Red Wings will score their 14th run off of that play. They now lead by 7. And the Pilots now are battling a man on second, a man on first, and one down. Sizemore going to miss up and out here. As this one served over the plate, but it looks like third baseman Mike Doyle is camped under it, but it's going to find grass. And Sizemore, it looks like an infield fly might have been called. Hold on, folks. We're trying to figure this out. Looks like an infield fly was in action. And looks like everything's settled out here. So the Pilots will allow 4 in the top of the 9th. A little confusion there, but we'll be back after the break to explain that. I'm Chris Lowe with Kyle French on Finger Lakes One Radio and Newark Pilots YouTube channel. We'll be back soon.
Ferrara Lumber has been locally owned for 3 generations and is more than just a lumber and building supplier. Stop in on Bayard Street in Seneca Falls to browse their full selection of power tools, hardware, lawn and garden, painting, and plumbing supplies, and talk to their experienced staff when planning your next home improvement project. DeSanto Propane is 4 generations strong as a trustworthy family-owned business with unmatched customer service. Go online at DeSantoPropane.com for more info or call toll-free at 1-800-752-4574 today. Since 1937, the difference has been DeSanto Propane. Get the insurance you need from the people you know at Finger Lakes Partners Insurance. The Finger Lakes Insurance Agency for your home, auto, or business with locations in Geneva, Victor, and Waterloo. Get a no-obligation quote today at FingerLakesInsurance.com. Generations Bank has been serving the financial needs of the Finger Lakes region since 1870. Generations combines the best of modern banking with dedication to our local communities. Whether you're looking for checking, savings, a mortgage, home improvement loan, you name it, we have what you need. Visit us at mygenbank.com. Generations Bank, member FD.
As we are back here at Colburn Park for the bottom of the ninth inning, Red Wings lead the Pilots 14-7. It'll be Gage Boatman leading things off for the Pilots here in the bottom of the ninth from East Central University. Typical catcher for the Pilots. He's the DH tonight for them.
So Pilots looking to get something going as they are down a hefty 7 in the latter half of the ninth.
As Gage Boatman as Edman comes on to pitch for the Geneva Red Wings team.
So Boatman will watch this first pitch.
First pitch
For a
in
strike.
there for a strike.
Count is now 0-1 to the Oklahoma native. This one going to be hit softly, going to be caught by the second baseman.
So a P4 there for Gage Boatman. As that'll now bring up Jake Given.
Another catcher makes his way to the box for the Pilots. As the Lots are down to their last 2 outs here with the UMass product making his way to the plate.
As Jake Given will step up into the batter's box for the Pilots. First pitch to him, swung on, popped up. This one popped up in the infield. Surse underneath it. Makes the grab. So a P3 for the second out of the inning.
And the Pilots are down to their final out here with Aaron Whitley, number 15, coming to the plate. He's had a lot of good at-bats today. Looking to keep this game going and keep the Pilots breathing. Oh, it's a tall task to fill.
As Aaron Whitley will step into the batter's box. As Aaron Whitley's going to step in. First pitch to him. First pitch swinging, that one's fouled down the first base line.
Hit sharply. Count is 0-1.
A 1 pitch taken for a strike. The very slow changeup there from Edman.
Looked to be a little off speed, maybe a curveball.
As the count's at 0-2 now.
So the Pilots down to their final strike here on this Saturday evening.
The 0-2 pitch to Whitley.
And
Bounce.
Whitley
Counts at 1-2.
will hold off on that pitch. So 1-2 count to Aaron Whitley with 2 down here.
1 ball, 2 strikes, 2 outs here to Aaron
7-run
Whitley.
lead.
The pitch
And
misses
this one.
inside, counts at 2-2 now.
So Whitley doesn't care if it's late in the game. It doesn't matter to him. He will work a count, and he's doing that once again.
2 balls, 2 strikes, 2 outs here. The 2-2 pitch to Whitley. Bounced. Counts at 3-2 now.
So this count will fill up. Now the third time Whitley has been 0-2.
2 for 3 on the night is Aaron Whitley. 2 singles and a walk. Also 2 stolen bases to his credit here tonight.
See if he can find his way on, and he will, as this one misses inside. So Whitley
Works the walk.
continues to grow his familiarity for first base. He visits quite often. And that'll bring up the catcher, the man behind the dish, Greg Kopp, hailing from Hamilton College. Usually donning the number 22, but tonight he's 44.
As Greg Kopp will come out.
Pilots still down to their last out.
First pitch, swung on and missed by Kopp. Counts at 0-1. The 0-1 pitch misses, counts at 1-1.
1-1 count to Kopp. Continuing to be selective in that batter's box are the Pilots. So Whitley's going to go.
Another stolen base there for Whitley.
The Red Wings will let him go as the count moves to 2-1. Runner in scoring position now in Aaron Whitley, and number 44, Greg Kopp, steps into the box once again.
2 balls, 1 strike, 2 outs here. The 2-1 pitch misses, counts at 3-1 now.
So a 3-1 count. On deck for the Newark Pilots is number 4, Mike Doyle, who is no stranger to putting the ball in play, as Kopp.
That one swung on and hit
play.
to the second baseman, who flips over to first.
And
4-3 to end the game. The Red Wings defeat the Pilots 14-7. The Pilots will be back at home Sunday tomorrow, 5:05 p.m. They will face the Jamestown Tarpskunks at 5:05, and then they will be back at home on Monday, 7:05, to take on the Auburn Doubledays. As always, I'm Kyle French, joined with Chris Lull. Chris, thanks for joining me. Everyone listening at home, thanks for tuning in. We'll see you tomorrow as the Pilots host the Jamestown Tarpskunks. We'll see you tomorrow.
It's been an absolute pleasure, Newark. Stay classy. I'm Chris Lowe with Kyle French. Thank you, Finger Lakes One Radio.